Hello. Right, continue talking about that thing that we were talking about there, Pedro.
That's okay. So the way I went about when I wanted to, for example, use LightWave in X normal, is that I opened the what were the art hedges. I actually opened them. So this way
Right.
it wasn't explicit, there was really a cut in that
Right.
place. I don't know. Thinking about it, not sure if that helps you, because you still have to inspect the polygon normal.
I think I'm just going to write it and see how much slower it's going to make it. But
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it in a dictionary or something like that and see what it how fast it's going to be.
Well, couldn't you Okay, so you go polygon by polygon, and so you can write the normals additively, whatever.
Additively.
That. Yeah, additively. Yeah. Basically, you go polygon 0, and you say, okay, this polygon 0 has points 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you add those values, the normal of that polygon, to a list to points, to entries where you have points. So, okay, so vertex 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 have the normal such. And then as you go down the list of polygons, you keep adding it. So if there's another polygon that has, let's say, 0, and 1, you add that polygon's normal to those 0 and 1 points. And then
I could do that.
And then in the end, if you're worried about, because the vector is going to grow, if you're worried about, the not being a unit vector, I don't know, it might cause issues. Maybe not.
Just normalize it.
Just normalize it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
Because you have to iterate on the polygons already. So that would just be something that you would do in the same go.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try that.
Okay, let us know.
Oh, well, let's have a look at the. I guess we'll have a look at the artwork this week. I don't know, has there been much this week? Anybody noticed on the site? I'll see if I can share my screen, and then we'll have a look. And there's the infinite recursion. Right, so LightWiki.
There's your face.
There's my face. My face.
What?
Everywhere now. I've not advertised it hardly anywhere because I'm like, it's got my face on it. So where is the images again? I keep forgetting where it lives. Recent creep photos. See all. So where we're going back, right? There's not been that many because I remember that was last week's winner. So I've got everybody's been playing with these.
Yeah.
That's quite nice, that one. That one is old.
do you think Steph nailed it?
It's very, yeah. It's very good. More David was going to do. Actually, he was going to do a talk tonight, and now he's gone. Been busy doing something else.
Hi, guys.
Hello. Got another image by Peter. It's crazy transparent. That's pretty cool. Been working on that again. That's not an exciting render. Oh, Ludwig's really cool renders.
I come in the community, the live, but I don't speak English.
Oh, it's okay. Well, apart from the English that you're speaking right now, don't understand much.
So what's your name?
My name is Carlos.
Yes,
okay.
Just been
Bem-vindo, Carlos. Bem-vindo.
That's quite cool.
Achei piada ao tutorial que fizeste.
What language do you speak, Carlos?
Estou a ouvir uma voz em português. De quem é?
Oh, well, Pedro can talk to you.
Yeah, I'm from Portugal. I sou de Portugal, Carlos.
Okay.
Sou para o winner.
Muito prazer, muito prazer.
Prazer.
My language is Portuguese.
Yeah, Carlos is from Angola, and so it's
Oh, right.
they have dialects, but the official, like, there's an official language that's Portuguese. I don't know if it's the only one, so but it's one of them. I really like the sheet by Rene.
Yeah, that's really quite nice, actually, now that he's put some textures and surfaces on it. That one's really nice as well.
Yeah.
Nice render.
Nice render. Just picking the one for be the headlight. Oh, that's bizarre. That's got like transparent insides. Peter always does some really cool stuff.
I feel violated just by looking at it.
Oh, look at that. That's quite cool.
That's nice.
Oh no, I've got a decision to make. There's quite a few nice ones. Also the same thing. Oh, another sail. That's quite good.
Well, Valdemar has my vote, because last week I thought his image was nice as well.
Yeah.
So, unless I don't know when he did those, but he shared.
He shared them. I think they look like the new ones. For my taste, it's a little over sharpened, but it's very nice. What else have we got? Oh yes, Richard's just been posting these. Been working on that all week. That's very nice. He's finally got the chromatic aberration set sensible amount.
You want to see a nice chromatic aberration? Carry on.
Yes, very nice. Oh yes, that's very good as well, actually.
Yeah, I have to ask, what's the 3D, because it looks very everything looks so well.
Yeah, there's actually more than I thought. Oh yes, and there's another one of this weird ship crashed. Some cool instancing experiments.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh look, he's been inspired by your hexagons there. Look.
Yeah, it looks nice.
That's quite cool, actually. That's really nice, isn't it? Although he's been waiting on that a while, hasn't he? Because I'm sure I've seen an earlier version of this. So it's not new.
I think it's over. Maybe there's too much light going on for everything is.
It's very bloomy, isn't it? There's a lot of Gaussian that can all of everything's leaking.
Yeah, I would need some blacks, I think.
Yeah, it's because basically all the brights are bleeding off, and then it never really goes to black because everything's glowing. A little too glowing. Could have done with just a little bit of an S curve to bring.
Maybe selective. Oh, it has another image in there. That's darker. It had in the comments.
Did it?
Yeah.
I'll go back. Oh, I see. Right. Oh no, that's not. It's
the reference.
It's the reference photo. I believe that's from War Games. That must be what it's from. You know the film War Games. Would you like a game of thermonuclear war? Well, Pedro, I'll let you choose. Who do you want to be this week's winner?
Can we see those big wide shots, architecture shots? Because I was gonna vote for Valdemar, but those are really good as well.
Those ones there.
Yeah, I don't like. It's like got wires, because on the others, everything is 3D.
It's very meta, that, because I think that's a photo of a screen, which is why you see weird secondary reflections. So you're not. I mean, it definitely has that 3D look, because you can always tell archivist people, because they like to put in things which can't physically exist in reality, because it looks cool, and you're like, well, that wouldn't work. Like these wires they just sort of sit into some concrete. That would be impossible to actually make. But it looks very neat.
The structure is there, no? Those V's. support
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah, but that'll be the architect who have told them to do that. And again, that's really nice.
I'm torn.
Well, I made the decision last week, so it's your choice this week, Pedro.
Interior.
Anybody can make the decision. I really quite like these. Some of these look really bizarre. Like that one. That's really nice. I love the color.
Really,
It's got
really
like
good, really nice.
lovely thin film kind of color.
What say you, Oliver?
Interior.
Interior, right? Yeah.
Which interior? That one.
There's two of them. There's one on the bottom.
Couch.
Yeah, the couch one.
The couch.
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna have the couch, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what we're
Yeah.
gonna give him the couch? Oh, actually, there's another one there, full frame.
Oh, okay. Let's do the full frame then.
I don't know if I can.
I love this render. It's render for really, really, really realistic render.
I like that as well.
Amazing light.
I don't know if I can share that one though. I'll see, because I might have to. Right, let's.
You might have to post it yourself.
Yeah. Let's see. Choose from group photos. Yeah, I think it's not going to be available.
But isn't there another option? Can you choose? Can you not choose from something else?
No, my photos are upload photos.
Yeah, you can always upload the file.
I can't be bothered.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna use that one. You're gonna be lazy.
Think of the cover. You know, you need a wide image.
You do. Oh man, I don't want to have to save it right. How do I get
No,
it?
you just copy. You just copy the image link.
Right. So that.
Copy image address. No, you can copy image address.
Copy image address. Right.
And then you upload, and then you just put the link, and it takes a little bit to download and upload again, which is silly, but you know. I don't know why they do not allow, like most uploaders don't have. Yeah, just put the link. Just put the link. It's gonna work.
What there? So upload photo and then.
Yeah, just put the link. Yeah, just put the link. It's gonna work. I've done that a lot of times. Not exactly this format, but yeah, PNGs, JPEGs, and whatever.
Oh, it has worked. Hey, I didn't know that worked. There you go.
Yeah, but it's silly because it has to download and then upload.
Yeah. Do you think that's good?
Yeah, that's nice.
That's nice. Save changes.
I think it's just missing the drinks, but
Guys, excuse me, guys.
Yes.
I have a question for you, guys.
Ask. Actually, I'll see if I can change that. Oh, who was it by again? I've already forgotten. Sorry.
I have a question for you guys.
okay.
Ask away. I'm just trying to do maintenance for the site simultaneously. So ask the guys.
How you can to see my my computers?
Oh, if you want to share the screen, you just.
Oh yeah. I will do that after I've finished doing this. Bear with. Just gonna let's see. I'm trying to remember.
Gonna take a screenshot, Carlos, and I'm gonna put the image. Vou pôr a imagem no chat do lado direito, okay?
I'm trying to remember how I actually get back to who it was.
Só assim é que aparece.
Tens que ali do lado esquerdo, se depois fores correto para o lado esquerdo,
Pro lado esquerdo.
aparece um menu, certo?
Aqui tem do lado direito escrito em direito.
Em direto, sim, mas no lado esquerdo vai-te aparecer um menu e vais ter um ecrã verde com uma seta. Esse é para partilhar o ecrã.
Isso, partilhar o ecrã. Ah, ok.
Ok, sorted.
Oh, I haven't got him as a friend.
Oh, there's Steph.
Hey, he's in.
Easy, Steph.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hi,
We can hear you.
guys.
Right.
Andrew,
Yes, hello.
click your name on the screen so it constantly shows your screen.
Can you see my computer?
oh, sorry.
My screen?
Stop sharing.
Let's see.
Right. I will.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Yeah, I will. So how do I do it again, Steph? I've never actually done this.
See where
Present to
Can you
everyone.
see my?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, you're now in infinite recursion land.
Yeah. Go ahead. Continue, Carlos.
My internet is low.
Hey.
I'll make a rig for show you.
I really like this rig. It's looks really like the model, a forma como fizeste o modelo, the way it's curved.
I make a little.
So nice.
I make a small rig in my new car for my new animation. Okay, I can show you. I want to show you.
You want to show us the details?
Sim, eu até podia falar em português e tu traduzias, porque eu não sei falar inglês. Estou aqui a mandar pedras.
Mas aí vai ser complicado, porque na gravação vai aparecer os dois. Percebes? Só se tu estivesse a falar ao meu ouvido, queres te ligar por
Eu fiz
Skype?
aqui algumas configurações para o meu pequeno rig básico.
See, it's perfect since Andrew has to.
A little short configuration of my car.
No, but what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to have him call me on Skype, and so I can translate. But let me just give me a moment to see if that's possible. Carlos, podes ligar ao Skype comigo. Tu falas e eu traduzo.
I love how it bounces.
No, let's teach Carlos some English.
Okay.
You're going to teach him English, are you, Steph?
Yeah.
Welcome to my channel. This is crazy.
Exactly, amateurs. Fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
At least there's not a giant picture of my face on YouTube anymore. We spent like, how many hours did we spend on that? It was crazy.
Eu tinha que ver a minha conta de Skype porque nem me lembro da password.
Okay.
Bear with us, folks, while we deal with these technical problems. I love how that deforms. It looks so cool.
Yeah. O pessoal está a dizer que gosta como isso deforma.
Obviously, it's like a cartoon style where it bends with a character.
Yeah, I really, when I saw this, I was like, wow, never seen much thing.
It's not often you see a car rig that deforms actually, so it's a lovely.
Exactly.
Lovely
Look at that.
Oh, it's got lights.
Look at that. Nice.
This is the contour of my trees. See, office. I did a bend deform, and the deformation bend on my deforming to looks like a cartoon.
Yeah, it definitely does. So what are you using? What are you using to do the bend deformation?
I like amazing. I like so much the cartoon style. My
Yeah, it's really good.
It's kind of cars like the way it deforms.
This control
Carlos,
is from
o que é que utilizaste para fazer o bend? Carlos,
waiting for the translation.
O que é que utilizaste para fazer o bend, Carlos?
No, he's gone. Hello?
Estás a ouvir, Carlos?
Estou a ouvir, o problema é entender.
Não, o que é que utilizaste para fazer o bend?
O bend, o deformador bend, usei dois controladores. I used two controls. One
So you just use the native bend deformer?
Eu usei o deformador bend para...
Okay.
I used the bend deformation.
Okay.
Sim, estou a ouvir.
Yeah, simple.
Eu usei 2 nulos, conforme eu estava a dizer.
Yeah. Use 2 nulls? Yeah, okay. Oh.
I can show you I can show you the bend in my a little deformation bend.
You have an animation clip, right? You've put on Facebook.
Let me show. Let me create a little bit object.
I think he's going to show us how he does it because it's
very something like this. I used one null. I created a null, the null base, and clone this null. I used this bend in my F3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One hand, my null. Let me show the forming bend, and this guy. I use the base and this base, the hand and my hand, and control bend like something like this. Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
The bend deformation. I use the bend and my body, and my bend this something like this. My problem is the English.
No problem. No problem.
The software is the same in every language. We can see what you're doing.
Yeah. How long quanto tempo é que te levou a fazer o rig? Quanto tempo é que levaste a fazer o rig? How long did
2
you
hours.
take to do the rig? It took 2 hours to make the rig? Nice.
I'll make a smaller image. This is the text, animation text, not my final animation. This is the animation text. 2 horas. 2 horas. 2 horas, 1 hora e tal.
Para rigar ou para animar?
Eu fiz aí uma série não, para rigar.
Ok.
Eu fiz essa pequena animação só para fazer o teste de como está a comportar o rig. Depois é que eu vou ter que fazer as animações
para o trabalho.
Pedro.
Yeah, so he made these animations just to,
no meu país,
just to test
no meu país
Is there a demo of the animation?
Yeah, it's a demo. I really like the way the tires deform at the base as well. So
eu fiz uma animação direta sem usar spline control. I don't use spline control.
Why don't you use spline control?
Well,
just because it's easier. Does vehicle rigger still work?
What Steph?
Vehicle rigger? Yeah.
I don't know that.
Is it not part of the native stuff? Vehicle rigger.
Not that I believe.
Oh right.
Very nice, Carlos. You're gonna make the door open? Vais fazer a porta abrir? Or...
No. This car is for a small animation, not the big animation.
Okay.
Can you show us?
The door is not open. I will show the.
Can you show us it rendered, like how it looks in more final?
He posted on Facebook.
I'm just, Oh, okay. Sorry. No, it's just.
This is a basic,
well, if you can launch
car.
No, I was just saying because maybe it's harder for him to. Let me see if I find.
Find the image, Pedro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Animation. This is a motion path. I use the right animation, the simple animation. I don't use.
Okay, so here's the video that he made rendered. I'm going to share my screen as well.
Andrew, if you click on Pedro's
Não, não, a porta não
Just
vai
give me a
abrir.
sec.
Isto é para uma animação
okay.
para
Yeah.
ilustrar apenas o processo de funcionamento do processo das rodas. Porque vamos trocar as rodas para implementar um novo mecanismo no comportamento das rodas. Então o foco principal dessa animação era apenas para mostrar o funcionamento de uma peça que vai ser introduzida neste carro. Então não tinha necessidade de fazer portas abrir nem
Carlos,
nada.
tens que fazer uma pausa. Tens que fazer uma pausa para eu traduzir, que eu não consigo traduzir tudo enfiado, tudo de seguida. So this is an animation just to focus on the wheels, because there are some pieces that are going to be replaced in there, and so even though he did all the other things, bit cartoony and funny, the focus will be the wheels. Ok, continua que eu vou traduzindo. Tens é que fazer pausas.
Sim, tá bem.
Inception.
E como é que eu faço pausa?
To stop sharing the screen, para parar de partilhar o ecrã, tu tens aí um botão que diz stop sharing no fim da página. So, Andrew, if you can, I'm going to share my screen.
Yeah, I will. Hang on. Stop presenting, and I will click on you. Present to everyone. Is that right?
Yeah.
So this is the animation that Carlos did.
Oh yeah, right. Yes, with more subdivisions.
Yeah. I like the work on the lights.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Nice glow.
Yeah, it has a nice finishing touch.
Já percebi. Conforme eu estava a dizer, isto é apenas uma pequena animação, não é uma animação de um filme.
That's it.
Yeah, it's really quite nice.
Yeah, quite nice.
Is that a looping animation, is it?
É uma animação que está em ciclo, está sempre a repetir. Carlos. Carlos, estás a ouvir?
Ground control to Carlos. Anyway, how are we, ladies and gentlemen?
Hello.
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 Guten Tag, meine Freund.
Sim. Eu vi aqui o botão do stop sharing.
Se não estás a ver stop sharing, faz refresh à página e voltas a entrar no Hangout, ok?
Click
Não percebi, ouvi com corte.
Faz refresh à página e assim voltas a entrar no Hangout.
Já percebi, ok.
So who got top banner?
I give it out already. You missed it.
Yeah, I see that.
I didn't do the theme tune because you weren't here to. I was presenting. I couldn't do the theme tune as well.
Oh fuck!
It's just far too much responsibility. Too busy dealing with a giant picture of my face.
That's a nice render.
It is. It's really, really nice. It was hidden, so I had to faff on to do it. But it's really nice that.
Oh, such a faff.
Estou a ouvir perfeitamente. Não me consegue ouvir?
Conseguimos ouvir, Carlos.
Eu estou a ouvir.
Sim, nós também te ouvimos.
Alô, eu estou a ouvir perfeitamente. Não me ouves?
Eu ouço-te, Carlos.
Ok.
And what was all that?
No, I was just saying that, yeah, we can hear him.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, that was really cute. I love that little car.
Yeah. Not very common to see.
Oh, he's back.
Not very common to see.
Hello again, Carlos.
Ok, já que eu estou de volta.
Welcome back, Carlos.
Carlos.
Okay, thank you.
Where do you live? Where do you stay? Pedro, translate.
Pedro is asking where he comes from.
Thank you, Andrew.
Oliver, would you like to translate it to Pedro for me?
No, but he should have asked in German. I would have gotten it.
I think that was all of Steph's German.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know like a handful of German, and that's about it.
No, she
Eu ouço com pequeno atraso. Com pequeno quer dizer com grande atraso.
I wasn't here,
Eu
Carlos.
ouço com atraso.
I wasn't here. I went to drink some water. So jeez, sorry.
Oh dear.
Não sei se isso é comum aí da vossa parte ouvir com pequeno atraso na troca de informação.
Are you saying that he listens things with a bit of a lag? Maybe the internet is not so good.
Paint 3D?
To be honest, I'm surprised it's working at all.
Yeah.
Oh, you imperialist pig.
Is that what it said? Amazing.
No.
Isto que é uma ferramenta nova?
It's a little harsh.
It's a new tool.
This is Windows 10 Paint 3D.
Oh yeah, I've not actually played with that. I think I remember when Windows 10 first came around, I was like, oh, what's this 3D tool? Crash. I'll try again, crash. Oh well, never mind. It probably works now. Oh God, Steph.
Of course.
Yeah, I'd like to show you the features, how easy it is to.
That's a beautiful feature you've got right there.
Are you crazy, guy?
Anyway, on the subject of the phallus.
Yes. Are you gonna your amazing new job? Have you?
I don't know. We were discussing it.
We were.
But
I believe my internet not so good.
It's just as well. You don't need to see that really.
There's a lot
Nice
of
tool.
actual.
I like this tool.
It's quite good, isn't it?
Can you export?
Yeah, it exports as FBX.
Okay, not bad.
What can I draw?
The Devil's format.
The Devil's format.
Windows 10, nice, so good.
I mean, if you're wanting a kind of quick.
You can do one of your slashed up characters. Like could be like the first. Like you could draw the components in here. Okay, so there's a leg. Oh, there's the body. There's
that's a leg.
There's the leg, of course.
It's a hard complicated leg.
I actually like the way you extrude geometry. Yeah.
You can stretch it, or is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it extrudes it when you actually.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite cool, actually.
It's actually quite a quick way to generate.
It feels very ZBrushy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think it's 2.5D?
It's kind of like the polygon tool.
But I do quite like how it makes those blobby shapes. That's quite impressive for just real time.
But what I actually like is
text.
text format.
Formate. Yeah, that's how that's spelled.
But obviously, if you rotate it, you can extrude it this way.
So nice.
It's gonna be funny when you have clients asking you to do things and they just go to Paint 3D. No, I want you to do like this.
That's fine as long as you can export it.
So it's. I've not even cleared my desktop.
Yeah, I did all of that before I started.
It's okay considering it's free.
Sorry, excuse me.
Bless you.
So.
If you're gonna sneeze or drink water, you probably should mute yourself.
You guys heard me drinking water?
Yes.
What?
LightWave.
How could you? I was quite away from the computer.
I didn't say I could hear you.
Oh, okay.
But you're like paranoid now.
No, I just don't care.
I actually like the way
You can sport
it
to
keeps
LightWave.
each
Nice,
letter.
nice.
Each letter as a separate.
Separate object, so you can import it as one piece. Oh, that's quite good.
So
It's all triangles as well.
Yes.
What's the curves like, density-wise?
What curves?
He meant the
round
blobs,
letters.
the blobby ones.
Oh,
Round letters. Oh,
no, there's no technically no bevel on it. If you want bevel, you'll need to use Blender.
DP edge.
Control T to do.
Well, I
No
could use Octane Edge.
Control. Can you remove the triangle polygon?
Possibly.
Yeah, you can merge trigons. But...
yeah, but merge Trigon X wouldn't do a very good job because there's not quads.
No, it would. We could try.
Telling you. I use
Telling
that.
you. Telling you.
Telling you I know how to use LightWave.
Oh,
well, it wouldn't fix everything, but
it will not. On that, it might do well. Apart
No, Steph, just merge trigons. Let's solve this.
Beautiful. That's horrific. That.
Yeah, it's not merged.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because a lot of software, instead of doing, we're talking about vertex normals.
Yeah.
Some of them just split.
Yeah, that's what I was saying that I did for X normal. Just split the polygons.
Yeah, a lot of software does that internally, and they just lie, and they're not merged. It's just in LightWave that would make the subdivision go all weird. Oh, that's weird.
VPR.
Actually, I remember when I did something to fake, like unwelded polygons were subdivided. I would basically have copies of the polygons that they were supposedly glued on, but then I would clip map them out. And so everything looks very like joined together, but they were actually open edges.
Interesting trick.
I mean,
yeah, in this way you can have things that are. I think one time let me see if I think one time I posted someone asked how they could do a vein being opened. And this way, you have a subdivision surface that is very smooth, and then you can open it up with that. Let me see if I can find that image.
Grim, but yeah, that's interesting.
I mean, you can use edge rounding and Octane.
Yeah, you could, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You gonna have a go?
It's shit. Sorry, I'm not sure.
Yeah, all the other letters are weirdly rotated and stuff.
Yeah, they're extruded because I extruded it. I need better lighting as well. Should help.
Yeah, you'll not get much on the edge rounding because you can't really see anything. Need a bit more contrasty light.
I keep going to the Skype window to control my computer. It's fucking dementing me. How are we, Pedro?
How am I? I'm fine.
How are we? How are you doing on your tutorial?
What tutorial?
The one that you've been promoting.
Oh,
the one that wasn't him. That one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the one that wasn't actually him. It was some other guy did it. It's lovely. I watched part of it and then I went, "Oh, it's Houdini." I mean, as much as it wasn't. It was Fabric. Sorry.
Oh, that's not by me. That's
yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he could go to Modo, well, but basically, it's the same thing. You're just doing Fabric and then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it now on the T. Make that bigger, Steph. Oh, and in frame.
To see the tools of Octane here. Can you show me the Octane tools?
Define Octane tools. What do you mean?
Nice options.
You mean the nodes?
Yeah, Octane's quite complicated. It's a big piece of software inside LightWave.
I seem to be getting tessellation.
Yeah, I think that'll be the edges. You probably need to add more edges. I've never actually seen this tool being used before.
It works all right. Wait a minute, it's just a drawing issue.
Can you see it, Andrew?
No, I think the scale's massive of the text. What scale is it?
Well, I can see that you're sharing. Hang on. Can I go to while you're fiddling on with that? Then Steph, I'll go to Pedro.
It's really quick.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Yeah. So I will
share what I was talking about.
That and present to everyone. Right. A nice suicide vein there. That's
exactly. Well, that was the request of the opening post. Slice it open, make it bleed. It's the title of the
that's
thread.
lovely. So
basically, you have let's say a cylinder, and let's say I'm gonna open this. Actually, yeah. Let me make with less divisions. Say 8. I can subdivide it.
LightWave 11.
Yeah, that's what I stopped.
That's when I gave in.
I didn't say that. But
Yes, you did.
anyways, just wanted to have some more divisions here. But so basically, the idea is that you open these. So I haven't been using Modern. So I feel I feel rusty, but basically the idea is you come here and just merge these, and then copy this here. Let's say.
Podia repetir o seu nome? Esqueci o seu nome.
Yeah, my name is Pedro. Carlos. Okay.
Pedro.
Yes. Okay, so let me just start again. So just,
I sure you that's your name. Is it not Probina or something?
So this is the one that I want to black out. So I'm just gonna put it black, and just copy this and put it here, and then I do the other way around, and so just default. Okay, and so the idea is then to copy this to the initial mesh and merge one at a time. So I want these points here to be merged, right? And so let's say maybe I can do like here a little morph to move these points out of the way. Let's say something like this. And then I come to this one, place it here, and I want to merge these points here. Right, so, okay, so now, even though the edge is open,
Okay.
When oh crap.
Okay, eu percebi, Pedro.
It didn't make a morph. Where did the morph go? Oh no. Okay, so let me put it back there.
That's some good morphing you've got there.
Yeah, it's not a morph. But anyway, so when I subdivide now, you can see you have these black polygons. I can just let me hide them. Black.
Is that not Afro-Caribbean polygons?
I don't remember how you hide. Like, where are my key setups to hide things here anymore?
Minus.
Yeah, in my case, okay, there we go. I have the default keys. So now it looks like it's you know, everything is closed. So then you can here's the opening. Here it is. You can open it up, you know, and it looks like it doesn't do any subdivision weirdness.
Oh, right, interesting. I'm not even sure. I'm sure why that works.
Well, that's because you have the same polygons doing the same subdivision effect for the polygons on this side.
Oh, I get it. So they're hidden, but you'd have to hide them with a clip map or something.
Exactly. So in the
surface editor, you could just plug one into the clip map property. Oh, you haven't got that in 11. Ha, sucks to be you.
Oh boy. Yeah, so I'm going to stop sharing and let's go back to Steph Sticks.
All right, Steph is doing something. Right, let's see. Steph Sticks. Right, present to everyone. Has that worked?
Believe so.
Yeah.
I cannot tell.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I don't know why you're looking at me to entertain you.
Yeah, it's your job, basically.
Yeah, but my job.
And it's on my channel this week, but it's your thing, you know.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm just subbing in for you.
Subbing in. Let me just edit the notes.
You guys mind I invite Maciej from last week?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It's a free for all, mate.
Everybody's invited. Everybody. Well, you know, 10 people.
Exactly.
10 people. But we're not at 10. We're only at 6. So we're good.
That's a bit of corrosion.
I never work with Octane.
Yeah.
But we often feature Octane on here because it's cool.
Yeah. That, and I forgot how to use native LightWave render engine.
Well, native doesn't have an edge renderer, so there you go.
It was not actually performing very well.
But Octane has an edge render?
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, okay.
I think I know why. It's the same reason that
Let me look at the mesh.
no, it's nothing wrong with the mesh per se. It's because polygons are crossing themselves, and you're getting these like very, very sharp corners.
Mm-hmm.
What you'd probably want to do is take the faces and then do like an inset, but that would create rendering edge issues.
Why not just merge them?
No, it's not it's not the merging. It's the way. It's really hard to explain. The DP one has the same problem when you have faces which have where the points merge where they're very sharp. It's kind of hard to explain.
No, I get what you mean. Thin triangles are not.
Yeah, thin triangles create like basically shading anomalies.
Yeah,
you would need to fix the what you would do. Well, you'd need to fix it in the same way that you would fix it for beveling.
Oh well, can you send me the mesh, Steph? I might be able to do a remesh in Houdini that would solve that, because instead of having thin triangles,
see if
you would have like uniform spaced triangles.
Oh, don't see that. Don't see that. Don't see that. Fuck. Hang on. Yeah, I'll send you on Skype.
Okay. Yeah, that's the world's the international way to skip ahead of time.
Yeah, Steph's hold music.
Yes. So what are you proposing to do?
He's going to do a remesh in Houdini, so we won't get these like long, thin intersections on a diagonal.
So let me just merge everything. Oh, I could use Oliver's copy paste.
You could.
What if it doesn't work in 11?
and it also doesn't support smoothing, so there's that.
No, that doesn't matter, because you're not using vertex normal map here, right? So yeah, it's okay.
That's not what I meant, but okay, continue.
It said it doesn't support smoothing, so what?
Edges. You've got sharp edges and smooth edges. So if you've got contiguous smoothing, it's not a problem. It's where you've got a mix that's the problem. You'll see.
You'll see. You're sounding like an old man.
Well, I am an old man.
You'll see when you grow up.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you pesky kids.
Okay, so export OBJ.
Andrew, have you found out about Nottingham yet?
Yes. What in what sense?
As in the sense, are you going?
Yes. I said I've booked. I haven't actually got a reply email. That's an interesting point. I should probably check. But I can check. At least I've done it. So I'm going, yay. I haven't got any money though, but you know, yay.
Remesh.
Yeah, they haven't sent me a reply email. That's odd, isn't it? Yeah, they haven't sent me a confirmation email. They'll not. Oh, they'll be open on a Saturday. Of course they will. They're a hotel. I'll phone them tomorrow and see if they're just to make sure that it's actually booked. But yes, I booked for the what is it, the 19th and the 20th or something like that. I hope I haven't got the wrong days, because that would be dreadful.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's the 19th and the 20th of July.
Have you booked the actual expo because I booked.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Did it the same day.
Is it a $5 or something?
It's a £5, yeah.
Robin bastard. Man.
I know. I should be like an honoured guest. It should be free.
Have some perks.
I know. For doing 2 years for free.
Sorry, we'll just eat at the buffet.
I put the link on Skype, or you prefer me to put here in the chat of the stream?
Anyway, I'm bouncing shit about.
Oh, he's already moved on from edge shading. You got bored waiting for you, Pedro. It took you all of 5 minutes. Come on.
Bouncing letters about.
That's cool. You should just be able to swap the objects if it's laid out in the same format.
Yeah, I don't. But the objects, I would need to bake the dynamics.
Yeah, they're not. They're passing through the ground.
Yeah, aye. Because they're shit.
It probably needs to be thickness. You need to add a thickness and more subdivisions to the object. I think sometimes if you have like one huge plane, it causes problems with intersections.
I think it's partly friction. It's partly collision math was cool. Oh, simulate. Dynamics is pain in the arse.
Yeah.
Steph,
I'm gonna send you a good OBJ, regardless.
Yeah, that should work better, although I'm not 100% sure, Pedro. But you'll soon see.
This one that I'm gonna send is gonna be better because it has more relaxation iterations.
Yeah, that looks a little bit stressed.
Yeah, and so there's still some stress, but at least it's more.
Well, it's the stressed areas that I think are causing the shading anomalies. So that'll help.
Tell me where you're sending it to.
So, where should I upload the file? Skype?
Yeah,
just Skype. We've got it running.
I've not actually checked the YouTube channel to see if anybody's talking.
Yeah, no, I should do that more often as well, but I don't think anybody has. I think Kat was in earlier.
Did you post the Hangout link? No.
The what link?
Hangout link in the.
Well, I posted it on Facebook, so I mean, it's on there. I could. Oh no, he says he's got to go, so he's got to go and be a cat or something. That's nice.
You have the dots in the first eye, the second eye, Steph, intersecting the.
Yeah, there's not much you can do about that.
And the T. But anyways.
It's because of the slightly shit geometry that they've made with software. You could probably, can you not retopologize that? Could you not do a live boolean and all that stuff in Houdini? Isn't that what isn't that one of its marvelous magical features?
It is. It is.
Did you merge that as one object?
I've made everything one object.
No, that makes it magic to break up. Yeah.
Makes it what?
Easy to break up and add dynamics.
But it doesn't LightWave. LightWave got it automatically breaks it up, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can detect the pieces.
If I fracture it.
No, not fracturing. Just it has parts mode.
Yeah, it detects the connected geometry. It turns it's called.
It'll work. It'll just come in as one piece, and you'll have to Yeah, in the object there's a parts mode shape, and then change it from mesh to parts or something like that.
I've done it up here. It's type.
I'll type parts. There you go. Oh, it needs merging. This just exploded. Yeah, you need to go. Yeah. That's some quality geometry there. Yeah, you need to merge that.
No, fuck that. think
Pedro.
Actually, I didn't know they were open. Let me see if they're open here.
it's just brilliant. It's because it's collision, it's self-collision as well.
No, it shouldn't have done it. It might be a fault with. Well, it might be in the original mesh.
Well, I just brought it here, and let me see if I move it here, if it's actually open. Yeah, it's open here.
The modeler in there uses 2 edges.
Okay, I'm gonna fuse it or merge it.
Yeah, whatever it's called in Houdini.
Yeah.
It probably would take you less time to just do it in modeler.
I don't know. Steph looks really lazy.
Strange.
I think he'll prefer a new file.
I have no fucking clue what I'm doing here.
Oh, that's the usual theme, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that, Oliver?
Something in German. I wasn't quite sure.
Okay, there you go, Steph.
What are you doing now, Pedro? For fuck's sake.
He's done a fixed version for you.
I fixed it. Just go to Steph.
It's LightWave Wiki logo done 2 fixed.
Final.
Version
Final.
1.
Version 2. Crazy fool.
Just update the model with the Skype one.
Does your object replace?
No. Wait a minute.
Is that a thin plane?
Yeah, that will cause problems, but
Yeah.
he disregarded when I told him that earlier, so I'm not going to keep pointing it out.
That's the same one. Anyway,
Try your solution now.
Silent Dave. Silent Dave.
Oh, Silent Dave back. He was talking earlier.
So is it better?
Hang on.
Next time, fuse your polygons.
Spike the edge red.
Yeah, you lazy bastard.
Oh, nice.
Seems to be. Let's get a normal map attached because you saved it.
Oh, maybe you should take that out then. 'Cause it might interfere.
No, it shouldn't do.
I think it doesn't override, to be honest. I'm not totally sure, and the smoothing there, you should put like 40% stuff, because at the moment everything is being like.
Oh no, the vertex normal will smooth it without having to use smoothing.
Well, to be fair, the original object still had a bit of fastest.
Hello.
By the way, hi. Yeah.
Hello.
If you want like to smooth edges without like actual geometry, it's good idea to just use SSS, the subsurface scattering. It basically does the job pretty well.
Yeah, it does. It does something.
I mean, it works really nice. You even get like, if you put right values, you will get even like nice blink on the edges.
Yeah, but it's going to be very costly, even though
render
using
forever,
Octane.
Not really in Octane. Not
Yeah, in Octane maybe it's not so much.
Yeah, basically on GPU renders like shader complexity is not really the case.
But Steph, the video quality in these screen sharing, it looks the edges are very strange. Is it also dented in your side? Because in my side, when you look close, it looks like it's not actually sharp.
There's faceting there.
No, I'm not talking about the faceting.
No,
I think it's compression basically.
It's not very round though.
Ooh.
Okay, because it looks all messed up. The edge doesn't look like sharp.
It generally works.
Sharp edges are on
look,
it.
it's cutting in. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Oh yeah, that's normal bug. Normal.
Yeah, it's probably accurate because if you get like a square or whatever, it'll edge round quite.
But you don't have like smooth groups assigned.
Undo the. Oh, you haven't got it, and put smoothing on.
Yeah,
See if smoothing does it, and make it like 40%.
it's still not right.
It's got a really low threshold. That.
Oh, now see it. Look, what the hell?
No, now it looks sharp at least.
Set to like 10%. 10 is good angle. Okay. I usually use 10 or 15.
The original object is quite.
You're gonna have to put something like 40%.
Yeah,
for
30
the
or
sides.
40. 30 or 40.
Yeah, because the sides
Okay, yeah.
the sides need some smoothing.
That's still chop.
40 is too much.
Make it 30.
Wonder what happens if you put vertex normals back on.
It's weird.
But
It's Octane, right?
Yeah.
You didn't know that Octane have like shader jumpering, which is very nice.
Nah, I think it's just the geometry created.
I think it's you
Your
have
fault, Pedro.
triangles and
What?
stuff.
It's your fault.
My fault. What?
But it shouldn't be like this. I mean, it's flat surface, so it shouldn't be.
If I do enough of mantra, I would try to show the thing working here.
Yeah, but that's Houdini.
LightWiki.
Ding dong.
Hey, Mr. Earlier was showing this. This is the tool that comes with Windows. It's quite cool.
Okay, so
What is it?
This is the tool that comes with Windows 10.
oh,
The creative update?
yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, that comes with Windows.
Yeah, that's actually work pretty nice.
It's actually pretty good, yeah.
Wait.
Hey, we've got a Richard.
Which are
I started this chat early because of you, and you still turned up late. What the hell?
Hey, Richard, Richie.
I was like, Andrew, why don't you start the chat early so that I can come? And then he turns up at 11:30. What a knacker.
I understand him. I'm like the same type of the person. Like,
Why does that?
Oh, he's gone. He's gone in the huff now. Oh, Richard.
Cream puff.
shots fired.
Shots fired. I wish this would have had the booming. I wish you could revert, cut that out.
Yeah, I think that's a bit advanced for Windows.
Haha! Mosquito down.
Yeah. Anyway, I might be I might be animating a dildo.
What?
What did you say, Steph? I have to translate it for the other people.
Exactly.
It's the usual theme. It's funny. Where's Rene today? He's not here. Should be here.
Oh my god.
Does anybody have anything else to show? Because it's.
Can it be not lightweight related?
Yes, it can. We ran out of LightWave stuff. As long as it isn't hard, because we're not very good at that, apart from Pedro.
Well, I can demo the shader, the hexagons that I've done, but I don't know if it's very
Yeah, do
productive.
the hexagons, yeah, because there was a follow-up from last week's.
Sure, it's my stuff is under NDNA that I didn't sign, so you can.
Well, I can show it, but in a way, there's like I don't know if there's time enough to make sense of it because it's not very friendly, to be honest. It was more of a it was more of a stunt again, so it's not, you know.
So you're stunned.
Well, yeah, just show it off, and you're not going to be able to explain it.
Okay.
Hashtag
There you
show
go.
me the money.
Show me the money.
Just do what you normally do. Just go, and then therefore I added these 300 nodes, and that's how you arrived at that.
And that's how Shopee.
Yeah.
There should be like a series of tutorials, like there's like one node, then it's like blink of the eye, like hundreds nodes, and this is how you do it.
Oh, I've lost Steph. Normally this is where the chat would end, but it's me this week.
No, I think they changed this. It's like when like main host exit does.
No, it's because I'm hosting it this week. Because Steph couldn't stay very late, so.
But I remember that they changed this at the. I think. I mean, like
no,
when
I did an accidental broadcast earlier, and when I closed it, it went. So it's definitely the case.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, can.
Okay, so I have.
Looks like rendering. I like this.
So yeah, I have this little thing. You notice that VPR stopped working?
Yeah.
So many times this has happening, so I had to here to just basically close layout and just open it again. I don't know why. I don't.
Matrix.
I don't know why that. It's like VPR is telling me I cached all what I can cache. Come back later.
Question.
Yeah.
No, it's like.
Is it draft mode?
It's draft mode. Yeah.
Maybe not, because that won't tax it. Maybe not having draft mode on will make a difference.
Okay, that's.
I don't think so.
Not having draft mode, it's heavier, but okay.
Not for this scene.
Well, not for this scene, yes.
Oh, it's going to have an enormous amount of recursions on these planar polygon, the single polygon that you've got rendering.
Yeah, it's just one polygon. So let's look.
Yeah, so I think we can do without. Hey, Steph's back. It's crashed.
That was crazy. That was just
Everybody is crashing.
Okay, so
it just completely froze.
Well, if that crashed, then the whole thing goes. So I'll not do anything daring.
So I have this polygon constrained between two nodes, this node and this node here.
That's crazy.
Very good.
So this allows me to choose the size of the logo. So if I come here. Well, in this case, not so much because I already have the hexagon effect. So let me go back to. Oh, don't.
Is it crashed again?
Yeah, man. LightWave. Why you did this to me?
Why you?
I think I know why they like stop like supporting live.
Just give me a second.
No comment. No comment.
Triggered.
I'll get a challenge for you.
Don't be such a troll, monsieur. Be nice. We welcomed you.
Very nice.
Okay, so
We welcome
I
you.
have like really stupid job right now. I have to make smoke that looks good on white background. It's like
What? Well, just make black smoke. Symbol.
it has to be white smoke on white background.
That's dead easy. There it is. There's the white smoke on the white background. I can't see anything. Exactly.
It's white. It's
Yeah,
realistic.
Yeah, it's photorealistic white smoke on a white background.
this is probably gonna lock up several times. So
Oh, this is why it's crashing.
what? It's not very.
Fucking holy notes, Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
Not so
put
many
this.
notes.
That's why it's crashing.
Oh, you can see the image fitting right there.
I think we're sharing you. Yes. I will. Yep, we are sharing you.
All right, and
We
so
are
I'm trying really hard not to click on things because apparently that affects things.
you can see the.
Yeah, because if I click on another user, it changes who's presenting. It's
So I'm using to do this. I have two item infos, one for node 1 and another one for node 2, and I'm just with the subtract and absolute. I basically getting the size. So these two is like they form a box. And so this is the box minimum, and this is the box maximum. And so to get the size, I just subtract the two, and I get the absolute. So that gives me sort of, show that in here. So if I have a, let's say I have one of the vectors at the origin, so let's just consider one vector. So let's say I have this vector, right? And so I just subtract one and the other, and then even though, even if I had something like this, since I'm doing the absolute, it's going to give me something like this. So it's going to give me the box size. So I'm going to have coordinates for my box. And so that allows me to basically fit with the image map, put that on the scale and fit it to this this box, like so. So if I take this out, it's gonna be like this, but with that, it's going to fit in there. And then I just have the mixer to do. And it locked up again. So I think
I like how smooth he says this. Like it's like pretty normal.
Pedro,
yes.
I did a file to the group chat. Can you download that and load it in LightWave, please?
Oh, he's got a challenge for you, Pedro.
Challenge.
Are you trying to puppeteer me?
Yeah.
Yes, dance, Pedro, dance.
You're trying to puppeteer me, aren't you?
No, in the group chat and Skype Hangout, sorry. Oh, well, you can just grab it there. Go down, see in content. Download.
Do I need DPKit
Right.
instances? No, just.
You've got DPKit, surely?
Yeah. I was just.
Grab
Okay.
that one. LightWave instance tutorial.
This one?
Yes. Click it.
Yes.
Download that. Oops.
Is it going to crash?
Probably.
Yeah, it's quite heavy. Put it on a desktop so we don't see porn.
What can I?
Oh,
This is locked. Ugh.
provider. You remember, like I told you yesterday.
I'm gonna start task manager and blah blah blah. And okay, go to desktop. What's called this? The image is called LightWiki tutorial scenes. Okay.
Open the scene file.
Okay.
Wear something.
Okay.
Oh my god! The longer I work on smoke, the
Okay.
worse it looks.
Yes, Seth.
Hang on. Can't see. Open up the properties for the instance.
Oh, there's a lot of noise there.
Yeah.
Open up. Reduce it by. Take it down to 100. That's the X and the Y's.
By what?
Make it 100. Just
Make it 100, he wants less instances.
just so it doesn't lag up.
Because you've got like a million.
No, display. Well, that would work. That's fine. Right, go into the nodes.
Yes.
Edit nodes. Right, stick on preview, PVR, VPR.
VPR, I think is
VPR.
what he's trying to say.
Sorry, it's late. I need to go. Doesn't help you got the display level, but how can I control the Y further, the Y-axis further?
You control what?
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 See
What?
See the
What?
vector, the Y vector.
Yes.
It's driven by the image.
Yes.
Right. I want to be able to add more, essentially more. I want to make it higher, some parts higher. How would
What
you?
the hell?
Aren't they higher already?
They are a wee bit, but I'd like to make them more prominent.
I don't really follow. Why can't you just multiply it?
Because
Multiply.
because it keeps everything. It keeps everything below a certain value.
No, multiply by
multiply
itself, like plugin.
It doesn't really work.
Like image to image, like
Is it-
multiply image by image, not like by value.
It just keeps everything uniform multiplied.
Did you activate the here in the stretch? You have to put it uniform.
Put it uniform, yeah.
That's,
Otherwise, when you override it, it won't override it.
so this way it. But yeah, this is a bit weird. So
What's in the add value?
what do you want to do actually, Steph?
I want to be able to drop the height of the y-axis up and down, essentially.
Yeah, with this image, this is not a height map.
No,
So-
it's just a static map.
So you want to drop it up and down in what way?
Okay, so let's do a remap, and let's see. Stretch. So stretch here is a bit weird because it's additive, and that's a bit weird. So let's say from 0 to 1, I'm going to have -1 to 0. So you see, some of them are small now.
Put your display level up a bit because it's hard to actually see.
Yeah, make it more.
Okay, see that?
Right.
Right. So you have to change the stretch to uniform, otherwise it doesn't override. It uses these parameters, and then you have to remap it. So I could remap to 1 as well. So if, let's say I want more, let's say 2, right? So you have more of it. 1.
What's that? That's all I wanted to know.
Hang on. Why is it only going up and down in the Y?
Actually, it's not, right? It's scaled up, or am I seeing wrong? Because I've put this here.
Okay. Well, basically,
I would have to connect here.
Yeah, and then connect that back. Right. That's what I was wondering.
Okay, so that this way it should just. Well, it still looks like it's scaling up, doesn't it? Or am I seeing?
No, I think you're just seeing it wrong. No, it's
okay.
Yeah, it's all that same size.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put here, let's say -0.5. I can see some sticks. Okay, so now I can see actually some sticks going on.
Messenger, Jerome Chang. I can do 630.
Oh. Hello.
What was that?
Hello, Oliver's assistant.
Yes, I think he's muted himself now.
Okay, so is that it, Steph?
Yeah, that's it.
That was nice.
Yeah, remap nodes, it's so handy.
Where?
Yeah, I really like it.
It really should be native.
See,
Yeah, I would have some options because in a way, I would also like have a version that works per channel. So in this case, the vector counterpart is working. It's uniform. It's applying the same thing to all channels, and I would like to have these options as vector as well.
Yeah, it's just a per channel thing.
Yeah, but I understand because this way it's not very costly. If you're going to do that per channel, it's going to be 3 times the cost.
Pedro,
Yeah.
plug a procedural into the scaler and add value. rather than use a texture image.
Just use like noise.
Good old turbulence. Right?
I just want to see something.
What?
I just want to see something. It's actually adopting the color from an image map underneath. So see if you swap the image map.
Yeah, you need to scale that down. That's a little bit large.
No, yeah, I just need to put, let's say, 0.2, and that's gonna look more wavy.
Go to the surface editor.
So okay. I could do a store. If I store material.
Doesn't work. Right.
Store material.
Money.
Is this the one? No. It's the color, right?
Well, you can change the base color.
You need to change the base color?
I think so. What are your neon color? Can't remember. There you go.
So this way you can go back to instances, and whatever you put there, it's gonna show up here. So, for example, if you come here and you put the image back, right? It uses the image.
Division.
So that's the nice thing about these. Even though I don't know if they break too, like all these things, you know, I don't know if they have the production proven tag. But
yeah, I think it's a little bit woolly.
Zoom in, yeah. See,
sometimes they throw an error. So you're doing that setup with ray trace, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you don't need ray trace. Maybe you can just do
replace
spot. It's an idea. Let's see.
Yeah, that's similar to what you did the other day, isn't it?
Yeah. So, but this is easier to set up. You know, like this setup was done by Swampy X, and he did it for a towel.
Yeah.
Also ADK Alan K also did it, and well, it works nice when you have like a deforming mesh. And so, but I think for this case, it's so simple. It's just planar texturing, and I don't think you need it. Let's see. So I'm just gonna put this here. Position. Replace object spot. This is okay. Yeah, that works as well. So, do you guys understand what the replace spot does?
No, not
okay.
particularly.
Okay, so I'm gonna
sort of.
Now I'm gonna explain it. So, you're doing a planar projection, right? So you expect.
Houdini just died.
you expect that if you have something on that planar, that planar plane. Wow, that's amazing. You expect to have the image go, from this point to this point.
Each pin is 1 millimeter, which is why you've got a scale of 500 millimeters and a Z of 500 millimeters. Why on your instance you get 500 by 500.
Sure. So basically, you're telling the texture assignment, because this is the pixels are being assigned to positions, and so basically when you do a replace spot, you're telling the texture assignment what are the actual positions that you want to use. In this case, with the image node, we define that with the mapping. And so with this, okay, I want this planar projection, so I want the positions on this plane to be used to assign the texture. With the replace spot, you're basically replacing those positions. And so if I come here, let's say with these are the positions that you have on the instances, and so you're telling the texture assignment use these positions instead of
instead of a shading position.
Yeah.
So using position as opposed to a shader position type of thing.
Not correct.
Maybe that wasn't very clear, but did you feel it, Steph? No.
I feel the love.
You feel love. Okay. Anyways, I think that's fine, right? You can move on.
So using the instance info, so basically the positions of each instance is used for the objects box and then multiplied by the color. Yeah, I kind of can see that.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Let me do it here.
No. You want a low resolution version of the same thing, basically.
Okay, so let's come here to the modeler tools, geometry, cube. I'm gonna do a simple cube.
This time I will make it work correct.
Instance generator. Array, rectangular array. Okay, so let me just put one. So we have an array here, and if I were to texture these instances, they would use the spot position that they have, like we see here. So let me just take this out and turn on VPR. It's been a while since I set up my LightWave. Sorry about that. And so let me just come here and bring in a turbulence. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And now it's Maciej, are you showing something? Because I'm showing something. If you're talking over me, it becomes a bit distracting.
No. Talk.
I can mute him if you like, Pedro.
No.
I've got the power.
Okay.
He has the power.
I have the power.
Okay, so you notice that I have to put world coordinates, because if I use the object spots, it's gonna do like per object, like that.
Objects.
Okay, but I could the replace spot could actually be done here. So what I could do is like spot. Like the replace spot is very useful to do this sort of thing. Like I could even come here to the texture and just come here to spot info node and say, hey, I don't want the object spot, I want the world spot. So use that and boom. So this would be the same as turning on the world coordinates. Right? So I'm just saying don't use the object spot for the texturing assignment, but use the world spot. And so this is a very handy node, but you can also do it with what you have in LightWave. So I could do the same thing by plugging the world spot in position, but first I have to take out the initial position. So I would actually have to do a subtract, vector subtract.
Object position from the world position.
Yeah. Oh, that actually didn't work.
Oh, didn't you do that the other way around?
Yeah, I think because these operations here, this is an inverse transformation. So actually, it's subtract, divide, and rotate in the opposite direction.
Okay.
Let's see if this works. Yeah. So you notice that I had to negate my transformation, because this input here, it doesn't actually add position, it subtracts position. So by subtraction, I'm adding. Amazing.
What are you subtracting from it? One. Is it 1 in subtract?
No, 0. Just
just
to make it like if I use the sign, the vector sign, it would be the same, right?
Okay. Or just an add. Or a multiply.
No, an add I couldn't. It wouldn't make it negative, right?
Okay.
But basically, here let's say I have a positive transformation, and here I have a negative transformation. And since whatever I put in here does the negative transformation, it becomes a positive transformation. That's basically. So yeah, so the replace spot, it's basically you control the texturing, the positions that are used for texturing, same way you can control them with these inputs. It's just it's much easier to just do this than having to do all this kerfuffle here to input in the position or the scale, right? And so for the instances, so come here to the instance info. And so let's say that I want a uniform color for this. I could
for each instance based on its object's position.
Say again, Andrew?
So it's basically, you need to select the instance, presumably, do you? Or it is each instance, and then you plug position into object spot.
Yeah, and so here I probably need some change the scale. If I can see it.
Oh yeah, it's not working at all, is it?
Nope, it's not. I'm wondering if it's because it's not in this. If it's because it's not in this object or something, but yeah, it should definitely work.
Oh, do you not need to select which instance it is?
No, I cannot. There's no selection in this.
Oh.
So to be honest, I have no idea why this is not working.
Ah.
I've done this many times. I really don't know. So.
Oh, is it because the turbulence needs to be set to world coordinates?
That's probably it. Yeah.
Whoa.
No.
Okay. No, that's strange.
Oh, it's because it's repeating. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some odd values. Yeah, there we go. But
It's because you can't see it.
yeah, we couldn't see because it's repeating. So
It's the instances are too small, basically, too big.
okay, there we go. So
Yeah.
now I'm replacing the text string assignment by a single position. So instead of using the world spot as it uses here, it's going to use a single position. So let's say that I have a like LightWave logo. It really you know it really looks like LightWave logo.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And so let's say that we have a grid. And
Yeah,
these
it's just wherever those positions of the instances intersect with that exact point.
Yeah, so usually we are used to have a planar projection, and so whatever is in here goes on the surface spot on the polygons. But if we replace the positions instead of being the whole polygon, just by, let's say, the center of the polygon, it's going to use only that position, or in this case, per instance. And so this is basically what we are doing when we feed the position of the instance here in the world spot. That's it. That's basically what I was doing also in my scene, not with instances, but let's crash LightWave again.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, I think I'm just going to explain a little bit what I'm doing here, and then not be bothered by it crashing again. So what I have in here is this little piece, and what this little piece gives me is so I have the hexagons, and I've stacked some of them, and so I have them like this, and have two more like this, and like this. Okay, so this gives me something that I can cycle on. I could grab this piece, move it a little bit here, and have the same thing repeating here, right? So this gives me something.
That's a beautiful hexagon you've got there, yeah.
Thank you, sir. And so basically what I'm interested is about the centers. So I don't care much about the other polygons. I just care about the centers. And so that's why I have that polygon piece in there, because I want to have access to these positions. And then I find the closest position to one of these. So that's why I have, let's say here, and the render, I have the nearest point, right? So it's going to find me, okay, in this grid, what's the closest? But to start off, I have to put everything back into a box like this. So I have, let's say, I have my 2D space, open space, and I have to cut it down into similar boxes like this. Like this box that I use for the centers of the hexagons. So I just cut it down by defining a box size. So let's say this is 2, this is 1.5. And so that's why I have here this flooring using this scale in here. And so that's going to allow me to put everything into this sort of box. I subtract the box, and so everything comes back to this position at the origin, matching this polygon. And so for the whole 3D, or for the whole 2D space, I have everything mapped inside this little box, and then for each spot, I just decide, okay, this is the point that I'm using, this is the point I'm using, and that's how I spaced the hexagons in there. Then to actually make the hexagons, so the trick was to, so I have an hexagon. Sorry about this crashing and not being able to explain properly. So I have an hexagon, and so this is 60 degrees, right? And basically, what I want is to create a check that when I check along this direction, I want to create like a logic node. Okay, this is beyond this limit, and this is before that limit. And so what I want to have is to rotate this to become something like this. So I want this triangle to look like this on the x-axis, so that then I can say, is this position greater than this limit or not? And that's why this becomes, let's say, if I can put this here, if it's not gonna crash. So this is that part is just taking care of this sort of masking. Of course, to do this, what I have to do is to rotate all these other triangles, all these, into this position. And to do that, I use the good old modulo that we talked about, or the integer division. Oh, I actually use the integer division. I use the integer division that we talked about last week. So this one is going to be 0. This triangle is going to be 0. Triangle is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And so this, then I multiply by 60 degrees so that I can rotate everything to the origin and become like this. So yeah, I'm sorry that this is crashing, and so I think I'm gonna cut it off here. So basically, this is like an overview of whatever I've done here. So that's it.
Oh, it's very interesting.
It's very cool.
Not
It's
a
just a shame
fucking
it's so
clue what's
fresh.
going on. But
Yeah, I'm a little bit lost.
Amazing effect. Amazing effect.
yeah,
It's very nice.
It's lovely.
I'm using I'm using the replace spot as you see here. Like before I had the image stuff. We're talking about the image, right?
Yeah.
So here I use the replace spot on the image to use those hexagonal positions. And so this it's going to look like this, right?
Yeah, that bit's easier to understand now that I know what replace spot does. Although the other magic, I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, and so the same here for the turbulence. So I'm using also the same positions to have something like this, right? So it's using since for this hexagon that these spots they all have one position. And so if I put this position here, see it. It's a bit hard to see it, but you can see that.
Yeah, once it gets past one, it clips.
Yeah, exactly. A bit hard to see, but I think the delta.
You could multiply it by like 0.1 just to demonstrate it.
Yeah, I think the delta is the delta here is going to be easy to show. Okay, so you can see that.
Oh, pretty.
So there's a bit of a hocus pocus going on to get to this, right?
You should render that out. That looked good.
I should render all out?
No, just see if you go back. Yeah, render that out.
That looks quite cool.
Zoom in here.
Well,
zoom in here.
What?
He's trying to say zoom into it.
Zoom.
Okay.
There you go. back a bit. Oh, jeez. Try and get a cube and then zoom.
I could.
Hang on a minute. Do you not want to normalize that so that it because it's clipping below 0.
Yes, it is, but this is just a delta. Then I subtract that to my initial positions. So because my initial positions, it's just this. It starts at 0 and goes back, So, but the idea here is to find the nearest position on the X spacing piece, which is that piece that I was talking about in the beginning. These pieces.
Yeah.
And so these positions that you were seeing there. There we go. Okay. You see, these are the same space, the same size as itself.
Yeah. It's replicating the original.
Exactly, and I'm taking and so I'm using that to find within this is just vectors. It's a bit abstract, but so those are just positions, and they all look the same as my piece. And for each of them, I'm finding the closest hexagon center. And so this is why I end up with something like this.
Is this the latest Disney Pixar movie, Finding Hexagon?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna leave it there.
Pedro.
Yes.
Do I play a game?
What?
Do you want to play a game?
Oh boy.
You like games?
How about a nice game of tic-tac-toe?
You want me? Let me guess. You want me to add chromatic aberration?
No. Close layout down.
What?
Close layout down.
Okay.
What's he gonna do?
Let's pretend that I already closed it. Yes.
Just close it down.
Why?
Because I want to play a game.
I want to know more about the game.
I was going to trial run.
How about a nice game of thermonuclear war?
Let me see what's up on Steph's screen.
Nothing.
No, Steph's not sharing anything.
Okay. Do you want me to start?
Yeah, go on. Shall I share you, Steph?
Yes.
Right, I'll share Steph.
Let's see
Presents to everyone. Yeah, I have no idea what he's doing, but I'm frightened to click on him because I can't look at it. Because if I click on it, then I can't then I'm not sharing it.
Yeah. Oh, he's trying to do hexagon or polygon positioning as well.
No, that's not my motives.
Oh yeah, he's doing with triangles. It's nice. I could actually do a shader for triangles and squares. So maybe that's something nice to do. The thing is, as you noticed, I crashed LightWave a lot with that. So if it was something a bit more solid, I think I could do a shader to share with everyone. But
Interesting thought, Pedro. Could you not just make a triangle shader and then just replicate it 6 times, or is that what you did?
No, that's not what I did.
Okay. Well, then why didn't you do that then?
No, because it's different, right?
Well, I'm just curious if you could do the same thing with. Anyway, moving on. What are you doing?
I can do with triangles, but the scaling that I did, the animation, the animated scale was per hexagon, and here it's per triangle, so it's it's going to be different, right?
But I was just thinking because then you could do modulo of 6 to then repeat the whole thing. So you would select 6 triangles in that, but it probably won't work like that.
You remember that piece that I showed you that was like what I could use, the box that I could use to walk around and divide space by the size of that box? For triangles, I'm going to have a different box. Right?
Yeah, no, because they're differently sized.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful model. I'm pretending I can't notice the horrific edges.
Do you know what the irony is? I actually have the wall tool for LightWave can't.
You know what the irony is? You could have made that with a box and a bevel.
No. I've got 3 minutes 20 seconds. Sharp.
Anyways, if I could,
is this a 30-second modeling challenge or something?
If I could write a shader, I think that
I by accident made something beautiful.
I'll have a look. Hang on, I'll click on him while Steph's doing something.
Okay,
oh, that's cool. But
what?
You had your 5 seconds there. Sorry.
Describe it to me because I can't look. I'm under pressure.
It's a zigzag line, similar to what Pedro was doing, but he's doing it with tessellation. It's interesting. Anyway, just continue. It'll probably crash. I'm sure Houdini won't crash. I'm sure it won't. So what's this? A crap modeling challenge?
Oh, I'm good at modeling.
I think I'm just going to share one more thing to make.
Are you the Columbo of nodes?
What?
I'm laughing at my own joke. No one got it.
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Yeah, that's because it wasn't funny.
I didn't know.
Nah.
Have you never heard of Columbo?
Yeah.
The ship.
He always goes, just one more thing.
Oh, aye.
But who is Colombo?
Is that no Poirot?
No, it's Columbo, 100%, definitely.
Is the
Yeah, Peter. Oh, I forgot what he's called. The name of the guy.
Peter Falk.
Peter Falk. That's right. Yeah, Oliver knows what I'm talking about.
Everybody knows Colombo.
Exactly. I know. It's just I'm hanging around with children that don't know anything about.
Pedro, are you seriously telling me you don't know who Colombo is?
I know that guy who.
Are you talking to me, Oliver? I know who's like Colombo the Discoverer. But...
Yeah, I know that.
Colombo.
Actually, his ship is in my town. I know, guy.
So what are you talking about?
That's Columbus. Colombo. He's
well, in Portuguese, it's called Colombo. So
right.
Columbus.
Well, it's not my fault. Portugal's wrong.
Well, where he was born in Portugal, so I mean, I think we got
Obviously.
it. I think we got it better, but just saying.
I was being pedantic, Pedro. Colombo is it's a really famous TV show. Obviously, you don't get it in Portugal.
No.
It probably wouldn't translate anyway because it was his catchphrase was just one more thing, and he would like.
Okay.
So that's like you're like the Colombo. I know. Well, that works. He's Portuguese name. There you go.
Oh, it's starting to be nice.
I'm just going to. Okay, so I'm just.
That's as far as he can go. Though he's only got 6 seconds left. This is like some hideous turd. I don't know. Is somebody supposed to do something with this?
Who uses LightWave now? Who uses LightWave now?
I'm actually bleeping.
Pedro?
Sim, Carlos?
Who uses LightWave now? Quem está a usar o LightWave agora?
Who uses LightWave? I use LightWave.
Agora
No, right now. Agora.
It's Stephen Scott that it's using LightWave.
Stephen Scott, okay. I want to show you a small rig for my tire. I did my car rig.
Cool.
I hope it will not crash.
Can I?
Yeah, by all means.
Yeah.
I will show you a small rig and my tire, okay?
But I will share your screen. Hang on. Present to everyone.
Eu quero mostrar pequeno rig que eu fiz no pneu do carro. É possível?
Sim, yes.
Well, you're out of time anyway, Steph. Anyway,
Go ahead. Vai, Carlos.
Eu vou partilhar então a tela.
Partilha a tela aí.
So you need to share your screen. I've got you presenting.
Pedro.
Yes.
On Skype, download that LWO.
I don't see anything.
Well, you're not on Skype.
Because you're not.
Sorry.
You're not allowed into our special Skype club.
Já estou on.
Because we've got enough people talking about. We've got enough people talking about things that are not LightWave without.
Já me estão a ver? Can you see me?
Sim, estamos a ver, Carlos.
Ok, já estão a ver o LightWave. Eu vou importar um pneu. I will import the tire of my car, this tire, to layout. Select layout, import layer, load object by layer. My car, so here, car 2, layer 2, just layer 2 might be seen. Okay, I'm gonna add the light and camera on my scene. Use this object on my scene. Adjust my tire and my flow. Okay. Sorry for my bad English, okay, my friend.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Let's go start the basic rig. I will create one small object, another layer, to another layer, and LightWave cade, line or the primitive rectangle. another rectangle here. Now I will use the polygon, the line. This line. Close that line. F2 to center. I will adjust this guy in the center. X. This guy to center X. I adjust this point V, center set value. Okay. I will use again the LightWave CAD trim to remove these two guys, and I will use the LightWave CAD these two random. Okay, to random this curve, this corner. Okay. This is a basic shape to use on my rig. Okay. Let's go in my LightWave CAD to use the profile. This profile, my profile. Shift click and drag. This shape. Oh, this shape is good for me. Okay. Finish this guy. Cut this guy. Another object. Paste and save my folder directory. Rig shape, something like this. Big shape. No. Shape. Okay. Send to layout. Okay. I don't want to see this shape on my scene. Let's go to turn on my VPR and open the property of shape and render and see them by camera. Okay. Okay. I will use this shape with. I'm sorry. Looks like my master control. Okay. My master control.
Okay.
I remove this object on my scene, sorry. My tire parent and my shape, okay. This is my master control. Parent, my tire and my shape, okay. I will create 2 new nulls. My control N to create a null. I will use this null, the shape rig Y and a little bit small to this guy. I will control this null to 2 sides of my tires, inside and outside. Okay. To control my tire to rotation, I will create 2 new pivots on my tires. Vou criar 2 novos pivôs para controlar a minha rotação dos pneus lado a lado. Side to side. I will call this guy in. Okay. Duplicate. Next vista lado. I position this null in this position. Clone this guy.
Yeah, you have some nice colors in the nulls, the controllers.
Sorry?
Tens umas cores interessantes. Tens umas cores interessantes nos nulls, nos controladores.
Ok. Eu é que defini essas cores.
Ok, so he defined the colors.
Ok. Vou renomear este nulo para out.
Ok.
Vou tornar a abrir o meu item shape. I will open again the item shape to use this select and unselect color. My select color yellow, something like this. And select color pink. Okay. Let's go clone this guy. Another clone, and center X to 0. Okay, here. Open the property P, and I will add another size to 0.5. Okay, or big size this guy. Okay, let's go to start this guy. This guy, I will use this guy. Eu vou usar este para o deformador que vai controlar, seria bom que traduzisses, que vai controlar o deformar do pneu, para ele ficar esmagado da cor da descida dele. Quando ele descer, vai bater neste nulo.
Okay, I'm going to use this null as a reference, so when I put the tire down, it's going to check against that null and it's going to squash it.
Like
that makes
splash.
sense, yeah.
Like splash, okay? I will call this null splash. This null color blue. These two guys, sorry, these two guys. This guy black and this guy red, something like red. Let's go parent these three guys and my master rig, okay? This out parent to in, okay? My tire parent to in here, okay? To control this guy, look like this, okay? Control this guy. This guy will control, sorry, parent this guy here, okay? No, sorry. And parent this guy and this guy parent here, okay? This guy control this null and this null control this tire, okay? This is father for this null. This is father for this null, okay? This tire. Okay, I will create another null to control these two guys, okay? This is master, something like master hot for rotation. Create another shape box, something like box, small box, 0.01 and millimeter, and two color. We change this color, one color, something like yellow. Okay, I will position this null here. Too small, huh? My shape too small. Sorry. 15. Okay.
Excuse me.
Right now, I will create the expressions to control the rotation. Vou criar uma expressão para controlar a rotação destes nulos a partir deste controlador.
So I'm going to control expression to control the rotation from this null.
You just said that in English. I understood his English version of that, yeah, but thanks.
Me as well, but you know, yes.
Are you now the ship's computer, Pedro?
Eu vou desligar aqui. I'm gonna turn off this guy to when I select the object. Don't change on my graphic edit, okay? I don't want this guy. I will turn off this guys. Shift D to turn off this guy. Let's choose my channels. I will use them on my tire. On this guy, the rotation bank. Okay, I'm gonna drag rotation bank of this guy here. No, sorry, I did not this guy. So Shift D for the in object rotation bank. Come here. Out rotation bank to come here. For this guy, I will control these two rotations with two rotation bank and heading. Okay, heading for control out, bank for control in. Okay, let's go in my master rotation. The bank and heading I will drag to here. I will create two expressions, okay? Here an expression, new expression, and rot in for rotation inside. Remove this guy and my rotation in, append expression. I create this expression for this guy, apply my expression to control. So, I'm so sorry, I will change these expressions. My append. Remove this guy, append expression, this guy, and apply to this guy, okay? I'm so sorry, to control the expression by this null. Okay, let's create another expression here by root out. Okay, to outside. Let's go to my append expression and apply this guy for this another expression control to this guy. Okay, I have two controls. And red control this rotation, and this blue control rotation this guy. Okay, I will create the in motion option the limitations of rotation. Okay, and my bank I will limitation this guy to, let me see, this guy negative value to something like 20. This guy is 0. Okay, to limitation this rotation, I will rotation so by this side, not for the other side. Okay, and this guy I will rotation to one side heading. I will create this guy 0 and this guy 20 to control this rotation for this side. Okay, I have two different controls. I will create another control to control my turret up and down position. Let's go create another expressions for my turret, the channel Y, and my control rotation, master rotation, the channel Y position again. I will create another expressions for so the position, something control. Okay, and expression this guy, and apply my expression here. So control. Sorry, I will change again. My mistake. I'm sorry. The right expression is the append expression is this guy, and we'll apply this guy. Okay. My problem is the position of my null control. The control my turret. I will position again this guy here. And let's go create a limited version of my position Y for this guy. Okay, let me see, something like 0.5. 0.5, 0.2. A little bit up, a little bit down. Sorry, 0.2. 0.2 is good for me. No, 0.2 is a little bit up. 0.3. Não quero que o pneu entre até o chão, ok? Eu vou meter a ponto...
I don't want the tire to go beyond the floor.
25, yeah, it's good. Porque o pneu não pode entrar para o chão porque eu vou criar o modificador de formação da malha, de splash. Eu quero que o pneu pare neste limite.
I want the tire to stop here so I can create the deformation, the squashing deformation when he gets in contact with the floor.
Okay, that is good for me. Let's go create deformation on my tire. The property of this guy forming. I will create the amazing TrueArt melt plugin. Melt, that's right, melt plugin. I will choose my splash null here.
Oh, that's by TrueArt, right? The plugin?
Yeah, TrueArt plugin. Yeah.
Is that a commercial plugin?
Oh no, it's a free. It's free plugin by TrueArt.
It's a free plugin, TrueArt. Yeah.
Very cool.
This is amazing plugin to deforming the tile. When the tile comes down, and this guy is deforming tile. Okay. I have a different value here with sorry. So this guy, I will use the 0.5. So sorry, 0.50 millimeter. Não sei como se diz milímetros em inglês.
Yeah, that's it. Millimeter.
Millimeter.
Yeah,
millimeter. Okay, I will use millimeter. A bit down. I will use this guy. 0.03. Okay. function. This depends of you to adjust, use the different settings to find the different results. Okay. Use this guy. For this license, I will keep this way. Okay. Okay. Let's go to create. Esse é o meu hábito, ficar sempre a salvar. Eu já cliquei no botão para salvar, mas vou salvar isto para todos os casos. Vou salvar.
Saying it has the habit of saving. Save.
Oh yes, always save.
Yeah.
My rig
But
X.
never with spaces and file names.
Yeah, Oliver sacks you.
But Oliver, I didn't get.
You always don't put spaces in file names because it causes problems. You should put underscores or scores.
Okay.
Eu vou agora fazer uma configuração que me permite, à medida em que eu for puxando o meu master, o pneu roda, ok? Vou fazer aqui.
I push my master, the wheel turns.
Vou importar aqui o meu em motion options. I will use the modifier, this guy, relativity. Okay, in the relativity, I will use the bank position, the rotation pitch. Okay, and dot wheel. Sorry, pitch dot wheel rotation. Okay. Let's go to use my tires. This guy on object, peak object in my tire, and use the real size. I know the real size of my tire. I will use the 750 millimeter. Okay, this is the real size of my tire. 750 milímetros. Não sei como é que se diz em inglês.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, there we go.
Pronto, à medida em que eu for puxando o meu controlador, eu vou trancar aqui alguns eixos. O meu pneu há de girar.
Some axes, yeah.
Deixa eu copiar este valor de relatividade. Acho que troquei aqui na ordem. Eu tenho que aplicá-la no pneu e não no controlador.
I think I messed up here. I have to apply it in the tire and not in the controller.
The relativity.
Eu acho que podias ter simplesmente copiado o deformador, não precisavas ter feito um novo.
Por acaso eu copiei e colei, mas ele não coisa, não aceitou. Mas eu vou rapidamente adicionar aqui o deformador.
He copy and paste, but it didn't work, so he's just doing the same step again.
My master rotation, my master rig. So sorry, rig shape and millimeters.
Yeah, 0.75 would also do, I think.
Yes, let's go create another animation. Yes. Podem ver que a rotação está perfeita. Por que eu criei estes controladores neste camarada? Vou só aqui parentar.
Why did I create these controls on this one? Okay, there we are.
Vou rapidamente aqui parentar este controle.
This control
ao meu master. Okay?
To my master.
Para ele ficar parentado ao master, ok?
So it stays parented to the master.
E vou fazer uma pequena. I will make a small animation to explain the function of this rig. Okay. I have this guy to control my splash. Okay. This guy to control. I will use the lock this guy. My tire I will lock. This guy to control my XY. I will lock all this guy. I will rotation, just 2 rotation. This rotation. I don't understand my expression. Why my expression don't work? I don't understand.
Oh yeah, the expressions are not working anymore, right?
Não sei porquê.
You had that rotation side to side thing. It's not working
Huh?
anymore. Yeah, those two, right?
Sim, but my guy don't work. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know as well.
Turn off my.
Well, to LightWave.
No, it's impossible.
Just
Sorry.
don't delete anything, because then you can't undo.
I don't understand. Okay, no problem. Let's go reopen this guy.
There's the undo. Reload.
Reopen. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see again.
This is why to me it's not very fun.
Okay.
Very fun to rig in LightWave, but to me it's a bit of a joy to see someone having a blast in it and do this sort of thing.
Okay.
So really enjoy
do
seeing
my
doing
animation.
This.
Okay. In this frame, let's turn on again this guy. Okay. Vou aqui fazer uma pequena animação de rotação com meus controladores. Eu aqui no frame 0, no frame 30, vou começar a animação de rotação. No frame 40 ou frame 50, vou fazer uma pequena rotação.
So I'm going to demo through some range of frames. I'm going to demo the parts of the rig.
Posição 1, ok? Para manter a minha animação estática. No frame 60, vou criar um keyframe, apenas um keyframe com o mesmo valor que este. E depois no frame 75 vou fechar a nossa animação para o frame 0, ok?
Yeah.
Não, eu tenho este controlador e posso ver que o pneu ficou ligeiramente fora do chão. Eu criei este controlador de altura, mesmo para reparar este tipo de erro. Eu arriar para ele manter-se, para todo o pneu ser deformado com a inclinação dele.
Tens que fazer umas pausas, Carlos, que eu não consigo tudo enfiada. So he's saying he created that control for height, especially to when the tire goes too much above, in the air, so you can put it down, squash it more. Ok, continua, Carlos.
Ok, vou ajustar vou baixar um bocadinho o meu limite. O meu limite para...
I feel like imagine United Nations.
E vou copiar este valor e vou meter nesta casa, neste quadro.
Okay, so you change the limit and it copied the limit also to the controller.
Okay. When the tire rotation, let's do in my eye here. Copy this value and position this guy paste the same value. Okay.
Yeah.
Quando o pneu curva, ele arreia um bocadinho para se manter sempre ao nível do chão.
Yeah, well, he's saying when the tire tilts, there's a bit of an offset on the y-axis, so it keeps on the same height on the other side, not the side that goes inside the floor, but the other side. That's why he made that little bump in there on the y-axis. Yeah, so he turned it and then he put it down. Turn and put it down.
O que se passa é que normalmente nos cartoons o pneu tem a tendência de curvar para os lados, porque fica muito engraçada a animação dele de mexer os pneus mais para os lados, então e depois tem este efeito de pneu achatado, como se fosse uma borracha que está a sofrer a inércia, o peso.
Yeah, so he's explaining
do carro.
This is what gives that cartoony look, where you see things deforming, like the weight is really taking place on the geometry.
I'm just watching that, and I'm probably going to have a difficulty explaining what I mean, but I do wonder whether you could have the left and right bank being controlled by a single nodal operator, where it uses logic to sort of switch the whether it was using one null or the other.
Yeah,
based
yeah,
on
yeah.
positive, like a logic node.
Yeah, if it's rotating, if it's rotating in one direction or the other, then you
Yeah,
just
yeah. If it's beyond 0, then it does this way. If it's negative values, it does that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because that would simplify it a little bit, wouldn't it?
I just don't. Nodal motion is quite slow here in LightWave.
Just as a simple sort of. Maybe it wouldn't be good, but I thought it'd be quite.
Yeah, but
because it would give you more control as a single controller to do quite complicated actions rather than having 2 different ranges of rotation.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Carlos, thanks very much.
Really cool. Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm going to move on, Pedro.
No, I'm just gonna show something really quick too.
Pedro, play the game.
Oh, he wants to play the game. Oh no, Pedro.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna play
the game. You dick.
No. No, I opened that file and it's an ugly model. So.
But by the way, Pedro, do you have LightWave CAD?
No.
Yeah, then that model wouldn't work very well, then, would it?
Yeah, it's not that it would. It doesn't work very well.
It does work.
Okay, so here's.
No, you've got compound curves there.
Oh, I can freeze the fucker.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't, did you?
Are we playing this game or not?
I think the word "not" was the word.
Click on Pedro's screen.
Are you sharing my screen?
Just a second. Present to everyone. Is that him now sharing?
Yes. Yes.
I believe so. Yay, Pedro's sharing.
Okay, so this is Steph's avatar, right?
Lovely.
And I just want to quickly go on about replace spot. Maybe this will make it easier for people understanding. So this is a texture and it's being assigned with an image node and it's planar. The grid is 10 by 10, so I've put 10 by 10 in here. And so I have the same node on the cube. And so of course, if I put this in here, it's gonna grab the same colors. So in this case, I'm using the world coordinates. So as I move the cube, you notice that it gets the same texture as the grid below, right? It's just a bit more intense, so we can see the difference. And so you see it grabs the same texture. Now, if I would want this cube to look uniform, I would use its own position, the world position, to replace the world spot. And so this is almost like you seeing the cube, flying, traveling around the image and just picking one pixel. And that one pixel is based on the position of the cube.
Of the center of the cube.
Exactly, the center of the cube.
Wherever that happens to be.
Yeah, we can see it in the image, right? So if you notice that if I put it on top of the glasses, then the cube is going to become black. Or if I put it on top of this teal color, you're going to have it teal. And so you could think about replace spot as traveling along the texturing positions. And so that's it. You can have that very custom control.
Well, I'm glad it's working for you this time.
What?
I'm glad it's working for you this time.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, it wasn't working earlier, but you've...
Oh, well, the VPR, not this. So just another one, I'm going to decimate Steph's image so we can... So here I'm using the Steph's avatar again, but let's say I'm going to do a replace spot. And if I replace with a world spot, well, I'm going to get the same thing, right? But if I floor those positions, what do you think I'm going to get, Andrew?
It's going to be... mosaic is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, there we go. It's going to be this mosaic because instead of having all those world positions, all per square for these squares are going to get the same position. So
can you divide that?
I can what?
Alter the resolution, basically.
Yeah, that's what I have in here already set up. See, I knew ahead of time you're going to ask.
Yeah, because floor basically is that's going to round it to 1, and you want to control the scale of.
Yeah, and so you do here a bit of conjugation, and so this is a term I use a lot in the tutorial, and I think it's worth to mention. Conjugation is when you have one operation. So in this case, I have my main operation is floor, right? But I want to change the context of it. I don't want to do to 1, like Andrew was saying. So to do that, I have a main operation, and before and after my main operation, I change its context. So I transform the positions by the inverse of the context that I want to put them on. I do my main operation, and then at the end, I put it back in the initial context by transforming by the context.
I've done similar operations like that in
This is very recurring. So this happens like with matrices a lot. Like everything that you want to change the context, you do this all the time.
Yeah, I did a similar thing in. It sounds stupid, but in After Effects, if I want to do certain effects, you want to perform them in a specific color space. So you transform the color space, perform the operation, and then retransform the color space in the same sense.
This is very, very, very recurrent. And so it could be in the way, in this case, what I have in here, let's say I divide by 2, I floor, and then I multiply by 2. So these two operations, they cancel each other out, but they allow you in the middle to do an operation in another context, right? So you could also do this, let's say -2, let's say do a scaling operation and then do 2, and this basically -2 is going to be what you usually call the pivot, right? Because you're choosing the center of the scaling, and you choose that to be 2. It's just that first you have to subtract 2, you do the scaling, and then you add 2. So this is called conjugation. And it's something that it's very common in operations where you want to change the context of your operation. So, okay, back to Steph's decimation. So this is also could be called true art, as one called quantized vector, and it's gonna do something similar. It's just that the value that we put is a bit the inverse. So if I put, let's say, here. Oh, actually, it's not working. Let's see. Scalar, constant scalar. There we go. So if I change the size of this, you can see Steph now with the pixels being smaller. So the flooring operation is happening in a different context, and so it gives me something like this. So if I put, let's say, 0.1 or 0.5. Looks like this. So it's basically what's happening here is the same. It's just it's a different order. The quantize. This is by True Art. So if you have the True Art node library, you'll have this one.
Okay.
And so instead
one
of
of the ones that's free.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
So it's free. So instead of using divide, floor, multiply, it does multiply, floor, divide. But so you can see that if I put, let's say, 10. Here now you have, the smaller squares. So if I put 50%, it's basically going to be the same thing, but the inverse. The control value is the inverse. So that's it, Steph. So this replace spot is very nice for this sort of thing. That's it. That's just what I wanted to close.
Cool. Very cool.
On. Okay. Cheers.
Well, does anybody else have anything to show?
Carm?
Hey, Carm, how are you doing? No.
Masiek, you're muted. Maybe you can mute him now.
Oh, he's doing something really cool.
Yeah.
I am.
We've been ignoring him.
I can change to his screen for some reason. Like I can see what he's doing, but if I change to him, I cannot see it.
Oh yeah, I get that sometimes. I've had that in the main chat.
Yeah.
Present. Oh, Pedro died. Oops. Oh, it's you, Calm, isn't it?
What's that?
Someone's got an echo, and it was Calm. Sorry, I've just muted your com. You can unmute yourself. Just mute yourself when you're not talking, because I can hear an echo from your video. I think it was you. Hey, there's Pedro again.
Yeah, I'll just see if I could refresh it. Okay. I've
got them presented so you can see it on the main screen.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's really cool. I have no idea what it's doing, but it looks really cool. It's pretty much Houdini, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
What's it do? Dunno. Is it cool? Yep.
Well, maybe if you unmute him, maybe you can tell a little bit.
He can unmute himself.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not Hitler. You know. I'm not you know. It's like he's got his unmute button. He can come back. He must have me muted because he's not responding.
No, but the state has to unmute him.
Callum, do you? I can show the fiery logo if you want. Do you want to show it?
Excuse me.
If you want to see, yeah.
You can unmute yourself. You know, I'm not. I was just because I could hear an echo off your audio.
Sometimes when you get YouTube in the background, Callum, you can hear yourself.
Well, or if you haven't got it, because I've got like the headphones with the, you know, so I can't. I'm not, my voice isn't echoing through my own speakers.
I do one. Okay.
It's very distracting.
How do you unmute someone?
You just click on them. There's a little arrow, and you can just like do all of the like mute, unmute.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, it's grayed out for me.
Oh, that's strange. I can't unmute him.
Yeah, because maybe it was Oliver that muted him.
I don't think.
Maybe only can.
Yeah, but I can't unmute him either.
Oh. Oliver, what did you do?
Okay, Masiek, you really have to unmute yourself.
He's gonna have to unmute himself. He's taking the power away from us.
Oh my god! I didn't
you?
know that I'm mute. I was thinking that I was thinking about.
How dare you take the control from me?
Freedom.
Yeah.
So basically,
yeah, but there's no basically. I can see what's on screen. The word basically is not applicable.
And that's how Shakapic was made.
so this part,
8,000 operators, and it's dead simple.
this is simple, right? Like you understand
yeah.
how.
I can understand triangles.
Okay, so this is easy. Then I make normal to every point, right?
Yeah, this is just assigning a normal to the...
Yeah, then I just keep the points. Wait.
Okay.
Okay. Then I create attributes, which is like attribute. Basically, it's sinus from frame, so it's like from one to No,
yeah, it's custom attributes. We don't have that in LightWave.
Yeah.
But basically, it's like you.
Then I go here.
Say
it's
weight
a
map.
bit more complicated. So I use Voronoi.
Yeah.
And I use this attribute for like offset of the Voronoi, so it's like moving.
Oh, I like that name. Instead of being Voronoi, it's Voronoi. It's like. Very
then
fun.
I use color grade, which is connected to CD value.
Yeah. We can do that in LightWave.
Yeah. Then I use ramp, which is then multiplied by this value, and then I connect this to displays by normal, which basically displays. Yeah.
I didn't know that was an actual displacement node.
Well, now you do.
Then I just basically copy hexagons to the points.
Yeah, so that's very common workflow, which is you work on the centroids, and then you copy to the centroids.
Yeah, the cool thing about copy to points node is reading some attributes like p scale or many others. So it basically
like LightWave instancing in a way, right?
Yeah, then I just basically And then I use connect pieces, which basically connects everything in the radius.
Ah, so those that are close, they are connected?
Yeah, I can like, I can like...
You can, okay.
Yeah, it's a threshold. So basically, it draws a line if it's small.
Yeah, it basically connects every, like I can... Well,
oh, I didn't know that saw. That looks nice. So it just creates a line. That's a polyline. It's a polyline.
It's basically polyline. I think so.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
That's a really cool one.
Yeah, I mean, can make some pretty crazy. Actually, I wonder if I can animate this.
No, that's actually looks cool because like the closest ones, it looks like they're really pulling themselves together to close. So as you increase the size of the hexagons, looks like
because if you animate the Voronoi noise, then the lines are going to change.
Yeah, basically because if I play.
Yeah, if you animate the Voronoi noise over time, then the lines are going to appear and disappear depending on whether it's.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, that's cool.
Andrew, it's not Voronoi noise. It's Voronoi.
It's Voronoi.
I'm not conforming to the man. You're just trying to keep me down. I'm not having any of that.
I wonder, can I just hook up polywire to this?
I'm affecting your freedom of speech with
my Oh, this is even more cool. I didn't know I can do this.
Oh. So you've made a wireframe around the wire.
Yeah, that's something nice in Houdini is that you can sidetrack really easy. It's just okay. Let me try something like a different route here.
Yeah, but it will not play in real time.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Carm wants to show something.
Want to show something, Carm?
Yeah. I can share. Do you want to share your screen,
Well,
Carm?
when you're done, it looks like you're in the middle of something there.
You've been playing that for hours in silence because we muted him.
Messick is just having fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
and it's Houdini, nobody gives a fuck.
Unless you need some lettering to be fixed.
I recall that they weren't fixed, and then you had to fix them again.
That was perfect. I was the same guy, like before premiere of age 16.
I have a few questions, but Calm, please.
Yeah, Calm, show your stuff. Show your stuff.
Okay.
Do you know how to?
How do I initiate my screen sharing?
There's a little button that looks like a right-hand turn in the top left-hand corner of the screen called Screen Share.
Got it.
And it's dead. Oh.
You got it?
Got it.
Oh,
hey.
I have no idea what I can do.
Welcome to 720p.
Okay, well, the reason why I rendered this in 720 by 480 is because that's what Teddy Rubskin uses for his videos.
Yeah.
He does not do widescreen. He's anti-widescreen. I don't know if you haven't seen this.
With narrow screen.
Is it 60 frames per second?
No, 30 frames per second. 29.97.
Yeah, to be honest, YouTube's a bit rubbish with 60 frames a second. It does work, but half devices don't work with it. Like whenever I watch it like 720p, 60 frames a second, my tablet dies.
So this is the animation I made for him.
Nice.
It probably doesn't play very smoothly on the stream.
No,
I always cringe to the Rubskin part of it.
Rubskin. Yeah. I think that's kind of the point.
It's the best part.
Yeah.
Not if you. I'm gonna. Okay, carry on.
It is the best part for most people.
Right, Cam, how did you make that?
Okay, so this is the scene. I'll just scrub through the wireframe. As you can see, each one of these little slats are animated. They are boned. They each have their own individual bones.
Whoa, that's awesome. That's like 100% overkill.
Exactly.
Says the man who literally can see your screen still.
I like this.
I don't get it, but that's good.
Carry on, carry on.
Let's look closer.
Uh-huh.
Let's look at these.
You're going to
flaps.
see a lot of overkill coming up.
Show us your flaps, Calm.
I call them slats, but whatever.
Steph knows exactly what I mean.
What is happening?
Okay, it looks like I have the bones hidden.
I do the sound effects.
Let's see, D. Yeah, they're the bones. Now you can see them. I don't remember how I probably just copied and pasted the rotation value into all the bones. Sorry, I missed that.
Can you trace the points and make curves instead of like just points?
Trace the curves.
No, don't do questions like that, Mustang. It's
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
That's just cruel. He's thinking like Houdini, where he can make anything into anything else by magic.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna now switch to 32-bit LightWave because that's what I used to generate the particles.
Oh, okay.
So I used a very old plugin called Fire and Smoke Generator.
Good name.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, it only works in 32-bit though. That's why I'm.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, that's strange.
Is this a free plugin?
So it's really old.
Yeah.
Very old. Yeah, a lot of things like LightWave are old.
What's
That said, there's some really old stuff that's really cool.
Oh yeah, this is a very cool plugin. I mean, it shined where the LightWave particles failed me. Yeah, I should mention I tried when I was having some trouble with Fire and Smoke Generator. I tried doing this with LightWave particles, and I learned something that collision models animated with bones do not work. And so that was really disappointing. And then I went back to Fire and Smoke Generator and got it working. The initial problem I was having with Fire and Smoke it was just locking up, and that was because I was doing everything at once, and it was just too much for it, and it just froze everything up. So what I did was, let's turn this on and hit play. Oh, it looks like it was a reset simulation. Okay. All of a sudden it slows down. Okay, now it's calculating. And so you can see only the D is working now. The D, that sounds a little dirty.
The D.
Yeah, rub skin is fine, but the D, oh my.
yeah, and show us your flaps. That's not dirty. Definitely.
So the flaps and the D, the letter itself, are separate objects, and they each have collision object for Fire and Smoke Generator, and you can see you set it to animated. I'm sorry, you turn static off. Otherwise, because that does make it go slower, but that's what's necessary here.
Where do you get this Fire and Smoke plugin? Is that a commercial plugin?
Paolas.
Paolas, yeah, that was a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure he even sells it anymore.
Not sure.
But I'll tell you how it works. It's pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about it is fire only goes up. You can't direct it to like an afterburner or something like that. But aside from that, it's pretty cool. But what the magic going on here is, let's see.
Does the fire only go up because it's got no wind generator? Or can you not control the axis?
you can add wind to make the fire blow in one direction or the other. But the vortexes only go up. Let's see. Where's the fire emitter?
Don't know, it's your seed.
I guess I made a fire emitter for each letter, but only one's on at a time.
Vortex
emitter. So logo emitter D, second D right there. Okay. So if you look in perspective, it doesn't look like there's anything going on, but you check out these little red dots coming out with it. And so the yellow dots are the fire itself. And if we look in a orthogonal view, look at all these little red spheres.
Oh, okay.
So these are like little donuts. So you can see they're connected with dotted lines.
So the yellow is the fire, and
the yellow will be the particles that make the fire. Let's go in the back view.
Okay. And the red is, I would say, yellow fire, red smoke, but I guess.
Well, red vortexes.
Oh, okay, okay.
And normally it would. Let's see. I hit play. It seems like it might have locked up.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going. It's just really slow.
Okay. It's going to work with VPR. So if you turn on VPR, you're going to see fire, or you have to.
No, I mean, probably not. That would slow it down even more.
Okay.
It might. No, I don't think it would, because you have to export the PFX after the fact.
Oh, okay.
You export that from within Fire and Smoke Generator. But anyway, these are little donuts, and they make the particles get sucked into it and swirl around, kind of like the donut wind in LightWave, except it's just a whole heck of a lot of them, and it's all automated.
Okay, cool.
But in this case, let's go to the right view. I probably should pause the. Okay, so in this case, because I'm starting within the emitter is within this boxed enclosed D-shaped thing, I wanted the vortexes to come out from underneath rather than from here where they would. I don't know if that would make a difference with the collisions. So I have this vortex emitter. So basically, the fire is emitting no vortexes, but this is emitting only vortexes, and they all talk to each other. And then what I did was I repositioned this for each letter as I went and calculated one letter at a time. After it's done calculating, I'll play it back in real time. You should be able to see the. Yeah, okay, now I can do it.
Mm-hmm. Just like that, there's a sort of a flow noise where the particles is going to flow from one to the other and then to the other.
Yeah, you should see them spinning around a bit. It's probably like right there. It's probably more obvious in some letters than others.
Who's doing a slap sound from time to time?
Oh, that was I thought it would be appropriate with rub skin. No, that wasn't me.
Oh dear.
Okay. Carry on.
It's not me. I was muted at the time as well.
And so in here, this is the control center. This is like where you stop your simulation and reset the simulation. And you can also go in here and you can choose any of your emitters and then say change settings. Oops. Or you just go to the object itself, which I did earlier, and do the same thing. And so this is pretty standard stuff. You got your birth rate, you got your lifespan, plus or minus 20% lifespan. Let's see. I can't remember what inertness is.
There we go.
Object size, I don't remember what that does. Heat power. Okay, heat power is how fast it goes up. And again, up is the only option you have, but you can adjust how fast it goes up. And vector norm influence is how much it projects the particles outward along the normal of the model. By the way, the emitter can only be geometry. You can't just add a null and tell it to emit fire. And so in this case, I did want the fire to project out of the little pipes that are inside the logo. So I gave it some 6%. Vortex in this case, I have it set to 0% because this thing is doing vortexes here. Simulation this is where you can bake out your PFX export. And this is obsolete because it's basically has its own gradient for coloring the particles, but you can just do that in LightWave now. Back when this came out, relative particle age was not a gradient you had in LightWave. And so it had its own way of having particles die out in a non-symmetrical. I don't know what the term is. So they don't all die out in the same number of frames. So it would respect this lifespan variation thing. But in the current version of LightWave, if you attempted to use that part of the plugin, it would just crash LightWave. So it doesn't matter anyway. It's irrelevant. So just use relative particle age if you use this. And that's about it. Oh, I can just go into how I did the heat distortion if you're interested.
Yeah, no one can answer because everyone is muted. But yeah,
okay.
Well, as you can see,
we're all still listening.
Okay, so this is the fire generator scenes, and that's what I have loaded in the 32-bit version of LightWave. We can go to Fire Light. Yeah, I did a couple things. I get, let's see, particles. I think that's the scene where it actually renders the fire, so we could put on the VPR. Come on. Maybe not. Unless I have to turn it on. No, this probably is not the scene that renders the fire. Render main? No. Well, I don't remember which one renders the fire, but it's basically pretty standard hypervoxel stuff. The key to rendering fire is let's go into it right now.
When you go to the website for the fire and smoke generator, it just brings up Tree Designer.
Yeah, that seems to be gone.
It's no longer for sale. That's unfortunate.
No.
It's a collector's item now.
It is.
Except I can't really sell it, can I? It's tied to my dongle.
You can't.
Wow, it's tied to your dongle. Yeah.
It's flaps are tied to his dongle.
There are a lot of subliminal messages in my stream, by the way.
Yeah. I noticed.
Yeah. So, Tree Designer, I wonder if that's any good.
It looks good, although...
Tree Designer from 2015.
Is it not the same as the...
DP one?
DP one, yeah. Not the same, but like very similar.
DP.
DP.
Oh boy.
I don't remember what DP was. Is that the... they did fire?
Well, it's when a man and a woman
ask Andrew, because he knows.
With another man.
No. It's a commercial plugin as well.
It is, yeah. I know it's not the same, but it's very similar code. Who's not got...
It's just shitty.
Was that like there was one called Detonation or something? No, it wasn't it. Yeah. I'm trying to find the scene where it renders the particles. I wouldn't have deleted it.
Does it just use hypervoxels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just going to show you, for anybody who hasn't done hypervoxels, there is a trick to getting nice looking fire. Firelight. Okay, Firelight would have been rendering the light from the fire. That was done with radiosity. I guess I could pull it up right now since it's there.
Pull it.
I have a question for asking about lip sync.
Yeah.
Not really negated towards LightWave, I would imagine, but just in general, I'm thinking about doing it via After Effects. But I believe Adobe's got a new animation. Is it Animation Master? What's it called?
Adobe does a fire thing?
No, I'm talking about lip sync. Sorry, totally divergent. I'm trying to think of the best way to do lip sync.
Okay, so in this scene, I'm using radiosity to have the fire particles cast light on the logo, and of course the let's see, fire D. These all have unseen by camera if you turn that on. Well, there we go. That was set to that's not particles. That's not the puffy fire. This is set to solid, so it renders faster. It calculates the hypervoxels faster. I just want it to be as fast as possible because this is the part that takes all the time, is the casting of the radiosity light. So I did this as surface. So I think that was the fastest option. I tried sprite and I tried volume, and they were slower. But you got to turn those so they're unseen by camera, otherwise it would show this, and I don't want that. I just want the light on the logo. Let's look at heat distortion.
The chat's died. That was my bad. I don't know why my internet connection died.
Oh, am I no longer broadcasting video?
You're no longer broadcasting video.
Should I hit this again?
No, it's unfortunately my internet connection died, so that's it.
Oh, so I'm done.
You're done. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. I just suddenly, everything went dead, and that's the end of that.
You're still broadcasting.
Am I?
Yes, you're still broadcasting.
Are you seeing my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll continue.
I'll continue then.
Okay.
Fair enough. It for some reason then it's rescued and it normally used to die. Continue then, Calm.
Okay. So these colorful particles was made as a separate render pass to do the heat distortion. So normally what I would do if I was using LightWave particles is I would have the particles generate with plus and minus weight on the particle. Unfortunately, Fire and Smoke Generator doesn't give me that option because I can use that weight to color the particles, different colors of the rainbow. But in this case, I used a relative particle H and just had the color cycle, and it worked out just as well. But this information, this color information, I should pull up Vision.
Otherwise known as Fusion from the olden days.
Yes, it's Fusion Light. It's 32-bit, but I use it because I bought RSMB, and this is the only thing I have that'll work with plugins.
Oh yeah, because the other one doesn't, does it?
Yeah, the free version doesn't let you use plugins. So this, let me see here. Where are those colorful fires? Here they are. And you can see I rendered it in lower resolution, just scaled it up to make it faster. And then I resized it and I blurred it a little bit. And then those are feeding into Displace. So that's making the ripple effect there.
Yeah, that's nice. Subtle.
Yeah, and so what's going on is
I'll
scale it up. I'm using color gain 3 times, red, green, and blue. So that colorful bit of particles is going in, and the color gain is stripping out the red, green, or blue gun. So it's giving me a different grayscale for each of these. So that way I can use Displace going in 3 different directions, and it just adds it all together. So that the heat distortion is rippling in different directions.
This reminds me a little bit of Richard's setup with the Ghost.
Yeah. I offered that suggestion to him. That
was where he got a suggestion. Yeah.
Okay.
That's where we got the idea from, Pedro.
Okay. Cool. I remember now.
Here's the fire pass here.
The fire puff.
Are you speaking Spanish now, Pedro? I'm confused.
No. Fire puff.
Fire puff.
I also made this little thing where they heat up as the fire passes. I mean, eats up the slats. This bit of glowy fringes on the slats.
Mm.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, just add some glow, of course. Add some more glow.
And
it's done.
And where's the lens flare?
I don't have any kind of like a. I wish I did have a plugin to generate lens flare based on images. If I did, I would use it.
Yeah.
Just make a lot of blur and mix.
It would be very J.J. Abrams.
Oh no.
It's nice.
Any questions?
No, nothing I can think of since I missed half the talk because I was offline. But you know.
Is this something that you feel that you can easily reapply to other things, or was very, it's very cumbersome? It's like
the whole thing was very involving, but I mean, I've done the effect before in different projects, but I didn't like copy and paste anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I did an animation a long time ago with a ghost-like character, and I had that same distortion. As I mentioned, last time I did it, I used plus and minus on the weight of the particles, and then I used that as a relative particle age to choose what color the particles would be. I just made a rainbow gradient, and for the range of the weight.
Actually, I'm wondering if we could distort the rays of the camera in layouts directly.
The heat distortion?
Yeah, like have the camera distort the direction that the rays are fired from the camera in LightWave, but that's another thing.
With a pixel filter, DP pixel filter.
Yeah, maybe you could do with DP pixel filter.
Steve Worley made a plugin for that too. I've never really messed with it, like a heat distortion type thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He no longer sells it as I think. I don't think he sells anything anymore.
No, he's kind of disappeared.
It's a shame.
I found a bug in Houdini.
Well, but it's funny that it's funny that you see his name everywhere though. Like you go to Houdini, there's Worley Noise.
Oh yeah, Whirly Noise, yeah.
Yeah, or in Soft Image as well.
Yeah, that's all from him.
Well, ladies and genitals.
Well, before I go, one more thing, if you don't mind.
Nope.
Well, to be honest, Steph can bugger off on his own. I'm actually hosting it.
Oh, you gotta go? Okay. Oh, you were just saying goodbye? All right, take care.
I'm just, love you.
See you later, Steph.
Bye, Steph. Have a nice rest.
I hope you don't get in too much trouble.
Yeah, I know. He got up in like 4 hours' time.
Oh, God.
That'll be fun.
All right. Have fun. I'll see you soon.
Cheers, bye.
Ta-ta.
I'm just trying to find the scene that rendered the hypervoxels because I want to show you that one key element that makes fire looks like fire.
Fire. Da-da-da.
So you guys gonna visit Cress?
Doubt it, mate.
I'm in the US. I can't.
No, we're just talking about it the other day.
Andrew just like adding an additional 200 miles.
Is it close? Oh, okay.
Additional 200 miles. It was like on the way back.
I don't know, where does he stay?
Well, he's Melton. I don't know where his actual hospital is. Look on the map.
I think this is it. No, it's not. Oh, wait. Turn around.
While you're looking for that, I'm going to look on the map.
Yeah, this is it.
Hey.
Do you want me to go ahead, or do you want to say something?
No, continue.
Okay. Let's just look at the settings that I did. And by the way, I got these from... I downloaded from the internet because getting fire good takes forever. So I did a shortcut cheat and I downloaded hypervoxel presets from somewhere, and I made some alterations to make it render faster because the one I downloaded was rendering really slow. But the trick with fire is local density. That's the trick, the gradient of local density. So I have it applied in color. I have it applied in luminosity. Not there. and that's, I guess, just that color and luminosity. But without it, it doesn't look so fiery. Let's turn them off. It doesn't look quite so fiery now. I don't know if you can tell the difference. I guess that's it. That's all I needed to show you.
Okay.
Anybody who wants this hypervoxel preset, happy to give it to you. Just let me know. I can email it to you or whatever.
Yeah, it's quite cool.
This, I guess, what I could do is, well, I don't remember. I still have the file I downloaded. I could give you that, but I could also give you mine, which renders faster. What's that?
Just save the preset.
Mm.
Just shut that window down.
Just save as a preset. You don't have to do it now.
Yeah,
We'll share it later.
You can just save. Aye.
Right here, save.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, preset.
Yeah, I've just looked on the map, and Melton is actually it's 50 miles in the wrong direction. So
Yeah, just an hour into my drive.
yeah, that's. I thought it was further north. For some reason, I didn't realize it was south. So that's like, yeah, that's gonna add too much time.
I don't even know what hospital.
No, well, obviously would ask, but I mean, yeah.
Who wants this, and how do I send it to you?
Skype.
Do it on Skype or put it on Facebook.
Melton Mulberry Hospital, I'd imagine. Anyway,
Well-
I was thinking.
All right, I'll dump it on Skype. I guess I'm done.
Thanks
You're
so
done?
much.
Yay, thanks very much, Calm. That was cool.
Sure.
Cool.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I was asking about lip sync.
before you were muted.
Before some prick muted me.
I couldn't quite hear you there. What did you say, Steph?
Well, there's the plugin called Papagayo stuff that you can basically do some phonemes there.
Oh, Dynamite. Is that the name of the plugin that did Fire too?
I believe so, yeah.
Dynamite. That's a custom volumetric plugin, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
No, that. I think that's been around for a while. It was cool. It did some stuff that was better than what's that other plugin? But it just sort of it fizzled.
Yeah. No suggestions for lip sync animation other than LightWave. Obviously, I think you've got Magpie. I still think that works for LightWave, actually.
Probably ask Oliver. Oliver, do you know any?
I'm thinking about after.
Sorry, what's the question?
Suggestions for doing lip sync animation.
Like all matching the phonemes.
Yeah.
The Papagayo thing is pretty good. Mike Green has a plugin to convert the output to Morph Mixer too.
I just said that.
Well, okay.
That's why I agree with you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on, I'm searching.
So basically, we're saying, go annoy Mike Green.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Papagayo.
So how you distort in image filter, Andrew? The image?
Oh, why do you think I know? I wouldn't have a clue. You can
Okay.
do it within natively, within the filter, but the trouble is I don't know if you can. You could do it with image. You could do it with an image sequence, but then that's basically the same as just doing it in comp.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if you can do it with volumetrically.
Well, I could do it with the advanced camera, right? Set up a plane, set up a UV, distort the mesh. But I think I'm not sure if it smooths out well.
Yeah, exactly. Whether you'll get like just sort of horrible steppy.
Yeah.
So Mike Green's got a plugin that writes this to as a morph.
Yeah.
For LightWave.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do the phonemes in
Papagayo and then
Papagayo, yeah.
then export out as a morph.
And if you have Motion Builder, you can do the same thing as well.
Sorry, I'm just playing with this in the background.
Yeah, do you not want to stream your Googling?
Hang on. No, I want to go to my bed.
Yeah, I'm like, when you going like half an hour ago?
I know. It's like last orders at the pub.
All right, I gotta go. Barbecue time.
Love
Yeah,
you.
enjoy yourself, Oliver. See you soon.
Bye, guys.
Smell you
Have fun.
later.
Bye.
Here's Teddy Rubskin if you want to see his videos.
All right.
Lots of my animated intros on his.
Yeah, I've already seen them though.
I know you have, but not everybody has.
Thank you, Carm.
That's all news, Carm.
Yeah. Delete.
Jeez.
Drag a wave audio file here.
No, but that's nice, Carm. You've been doing it in like what 2 years now?
Doing what?
The intros.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Hmm.
Like, I think I've made like 6 of them.
I don't have a wave file to hand. I don't seem to be able to type in any words, but it seems to be.
Yeah, I'm waiting for like a Stephen Hawking voice to come on.
Yeah, but I don't have the ability to type in. Thought it would do a convert.
Pass.
Don't have a wave file.
I think none of us have used this software before, so
Yeah. Papagayo, I've used it.
Oh, then you should be an expert, Pedro. Tell them how to use it.
It's been a while, though. Yeah, but basically...
Are you Papagayo disabled?
Papagayo disabled, oh boy. So you load the wave, and then I think you have to... It generates some phonemes, and then you can fix them. Like, okay, I don't like this phoneme here, and so you can change that. So I think it does an automatic assignment, right? But you can...
Yeah, I think you need to do it via an audio file.
Yeah, I'm just about to drag a audio file in. Hang on, let me hide shit. Right, okay, there's an audio file in.
Well, I think I'm good as well.
Okay.
By the way, if I can interject, I got my sound effects for the animation from sounddogs.com. It's a nice resource.
Very cool.
I get a lot of my sound effects from my animations from there.
So how does this export out as a morph though?
You're gonna have to search the forums, talk with Mike Green. I haven't actually exported to morphs for LightWave. I just, checked it.
.dav file.
Basically, you're gonna extract from there. It's like a morph mixer thing.
Yeah, well, it just creates a database which then LightWave can interpret. You'll assign the values. It'll be like a remap thing. I don't know how it works, but I'm assuming it's all it's going to do is it'll just be a string of phonemes.
Yeah, it's basically like morph mixer. You say, okay, I want this one, and then I want that one, but you just generate the curves and somewhere else. That looks nice, Maciek.
What's he doing now?
So it blends one out while it blends another one in?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, basically that car. I think it's stepped. Like Papagayo doesn't do smooth transitions, so basically it's like one or the other or the other. I don't think it will have any splining going on.
But then Muff Mixer, you can just do the splining in within LightWave.
Yeah, I don't remember if, to be honest, yeah, it's been a while. It's not something that I've used in production.
Anyway,
but it works nice. The tool is nice. Papagayo is nice. You're gonna get some
Nighty
nice
stuff. He's gone.
Jeez.
He's finally gone. Oh. We can all relax now.
I can add one more thing on my animation if you want, if you're interested.
Yeah, do it. Go for it.
Basically, you know how I made the glowy fringy stuff. That was all done in one image map. And then what I did was I made a weight map for each individual letter. And so to have them individually come on, I would animate the value of how much each letter glowed and multiplied that by the weight map for each individual letter.
Sure.
And then added them all together. If that makes sense for the glow.
Then you envelope it basically.
Yeah, so I basically multiplied them all by, you know, a weight map done for each letter, so that I didn't have to make a map for each individual letter. I'll just use one map for the whole thing.
That's cool. Ooh, well, I think I'm knacked because it's been a very long day. So,
Yeah.
unless anybody else has anything else to show.
Yeah, your beard looks a little less full today.
That's because it's an old photo.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump off as well.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. So yeah, it's been great, guys. Thank you very much for we had a couple of new guys in today.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Nice
Who's
to
that
see
handsome guy on the left?
Yeah, that's
Carlos.
Carlos.
Yeah.
He's from the LightWiki. He's
I'm
well,
here.
he showed a fantastic. Well, did you see part of it earlier? Well, watch the
Thank you,
video
thank
back.
you.
It should work. I hope it works.
Got in here late.
Yeah, no problem. Well, we were early because of Richard, who.
I'll see you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time here.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm not
it's a
sure
pleasure for me.
next week, but it's fantastic to have new people. Anybody's welcome. We always encourage people to try and come, and yeah, I know it's horrible to try and speak. People who people who can speak find it difficult. So it's been fantastic little tutorial there.
And you're a very attractive man. I mean, it's not something I lean towards, but your photo's very attractive.
You're in there.
There's some chromatic
Thank you.
aberration.
Thank you, Pedro, for helping me.
Yeah,
Okay.
no problem. No problem.
If I was a woman, I'd be all over you.
Luckily, quite clean. So, right, I will leave it at that.
Oh, jeez. That was good one.
All right, thanks very much. I can never pronounce it. Is it Maciek? I don't know how you say it.
Yeah, correct.
Oh, that was amazing. I got it right first time. Thank you very much for doing your cool Houdini demos, even though we don't understand what you did and we can't do it in LightWave. But it looks actually, to be honest, it's very similar, but very pretty. And right, I'm gonna wrap it up there unless anybody else has anything.
No.
All right, cheers, guys.
Okay,
Good
bye-bye.
night.
Bye.
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 Okay.
That's actually pretty cool. I love it.
Right.